emotionally, nigga. Like I was shutting down. Like I was having trouble working. You know what I'm saying? Like I was having trouble like
doing normal shit,
doing work, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, that's how that shit happens, bro. Niggas think this shit's a game, and like I be clowning niggas, but I understand niggas really lose, like, cause your whole life is thrown off balance.
5 years.
What you had is no longer there.
5 years invested is crazy. Like
5
I can't
years.
imagine where I would be. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't in that relationship 5 years, you know what I'm saying? Like where I would be at now.
5 years invested is crazy work.
To just give up. You feel me? Like give up. That's the worst part about it. Is to just give up.
I mean, would you have preferred to stay in a relationship where somebody wasn't happy?
No, but at the same time, like, you know how females are. They're not happy, then they're happy, then they're, you know what I'm saying? Then they're upset and they don't know how they feel, and then everything's all good again. She's happy for a moment, and now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's waves, it's ups and downs. Like, no one's gonna be happy every single day.
That's just facts.
And like I understand what you know what I'm saying, I understand where she was coming from, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of the shit. Like I would come home after working all day, you know what I'm saying, doing construction, like work, you know what I'm saying, doing crazy shit. And I wouldn't be in the best mood to just talk about my day. Like she would be like, How was your day? And I'm like, it was work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's it. There's nothing exciting about it, nothing special about it.
I'm just going to work until I don't have to no more.
You feel me? And then like I'm getting ready to go I'm going to school. Like how was school? Like it was school. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it was. Like it sucked. I had to drive to Orlando today and back. You know, and it just what blows my mind is like all the shit that I've done, bro. Like moving back here in general. And not staying in that job that I had where I'm making 6 figures a year. You know what I'm saying? Instead of doing that.
I mean, you was gonna stir crazy out on that boat anyway.
Bro, but the thing is, like, I was good. You feel me? Like, I was isolated. I was alone, but I was working on myself. I was making bread. I was, you know what I'm saying? I was progressing personally.
Fair enough.
And I could have did that for another 2 years, then moved to Orlando to go to school. Been in Orlando, not had to commute back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Just
Little shit.
Bro. But I did so much, and then I did all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving back and forth to Miami, trying to make more money and do new shit. You feel me? It's just, and none of that. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit matters. But because she's unhappy right now, like I haven't been happy. I haven't been happy the whole time. But it doesn't fucking matter how I feel, or you know what I'm saying? If I'm happy or not. Like there's been days, weeks, months where I haven't been happy, but I got through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
You're just seeing it for what it was. You were looking long term.
That's it, bro. Like, and I get she doesn't have the same mentality as me. Like I give her that. You know what I'm saying? But
hit that light switch. One, the other one. No. Nope. I was wrong. The very first one. There we go. That's much better. All right. I mean, yeah, that shit sucks. That shit sounds like this.
It is, bro. It does, and it's just like I'm already laughing about it. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm at the point to where once I get out of there and I get into my thing, my position, it's a wrap for that.
But yeah, I mean, don't rush through it, my boy.
No, I processed it. I've gone through it. I cried. I understood everything she was saying. I accepted, and it's just.
That nigga was in his car, mad than a bitch.
No music, bro.
No music.
No music.
Just in that bitch.
I had to let it out, bro. I had to let it out, bro.
Like, right, you had to.
And I.
But once you let it all out, you get that shit out the way, bro. I'm gonna be honest. That's when shit starts to look up, honestly.
And it was so bad, and that's why I'm like, bro, like I know how that shit feels, and like that's why I'm saying, like I can't take part in doing that to other guys. That shit just, I don't want that on my conscience. Like,
hello, Jess, and she said heartbreak sucks. It does.
Facts. It does. It's just terrible, bro. It's the worst pain I ever felt, honestly. It's the worst shit I ever been through.
What?
Ever been through, bro. Promise. The worst shit.
Bro, that's crazy. I guess I just didn't
I know it is. Cause I've been through shit like what other people would consider like really bad shit, but like that shit pales in comparison.
Well, you say you'll take that shit twice before you take this
shit.
shit
All day, twice a week, bro. Like that's
damn, Matt.
That shit is ass. It's dead, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like this relationship shit done for me. I'm never doing that again.
You never committing again.
Never feeling that again, bro. Never giving anybody the opportunity. Never again.
No way, bro. Bro, no way. Stop it, bro. You're done forever. Forever. It's crazy. Nigga, no. Like, that's
I told her that, bro. And she was like, you just feel that way now. And I'm like, look, for real, I'm a man. Like, I stand on what I say. Like, if I say something, like, I mean it. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. Like, I'm not just saying this because you think I'm emotional. Like, you say things out of emotion. I don't say things just out of emotion. Like, I'm dead ass with you. I don't know how to be any more, you know what I'm saying, realistic.
She said man's was one and done.
One and done. I told you that, right? I told everybody that. First relationship.
You'll find one more.
First and last, baby, that's a wrap.
No, you'll find one more.
Yeah, I'm gonna find more for.
Nah, you'll fall into another one, bro. Like I ain't gonna
Hell
lie.
no.
I remember my first.
Hell fuck no.
I remember the first. I remember my first one. I remember the first time I ever felt like a girl played in my face, and I went home and cried to my mom. And my mom told me if I didn't man up, she was gonna put a dress and a G-string on me.
No, I don't know. This to me, this ain't no. You know what I'm saying? This was no like junior relationship. Even though she tried to say like we got into this relationship when she was 20, I was like 25. So her point is like,
mom, what? LOL. Like, yeah, my mom was ruthless. My mom wasn't on all this old nice soft ass parenting shit. My mom was like, you coming home crying over a bitch? Oh, we gonna put you a dress on. We gonna change your name. Yeah, my mom was on that other type shit. We was just talking about it at breakfast today. I was like, I don't know why y'all think y'all's mom was so soft on me. I was telling my sister because my sister's like, yeah, but if you and Mira broke up, I said I'd be hurt, but I probably wouldn't be able to. I was like, your mom fucked that up for me. I can't cry and shit like over women. I'd do what I gotta do. I would hurt. I'd hate it. I would never want it to happen. God, like, y'all's my witness. I don't want it to happen, but I wouldn't be able to cry over it. She goes, you wouldn't be hurt? I was like, no. I said, your mom, if I called your mom and said, hey, Mira's leaving, I'm crying right now. I said, your mom would tell me on the phone to suck it the fuck up. I told my mom called me this morning, and I told her that my car got broken into, and they stole my wallet. You know what the first thing she said to me is, well, why the fuck did you have your wallet in there? I was like, that is not what niggas want to hear when they're in the middle of already being pissed off.
Yeah.
My mom gives no fuss. There is no chill.
Cause I leave my wallet in my car sometimes when I'm at work and shit. And I leave my wallet in the car, like when I'm going inside, and then I'll remember, and then I'll go get my shit because I know. But that's crazy that you have to deal with that shit here because.
Yeah, bro, you would never think. She said heartless. It's crazy. yeah, my mom's a different monster when it comes to me, bro. She thinks that I should be like not emotional at all. She's like, I can't stand to see a nigga cry. She says that's the most effeminate, like nasty shit.
That's the transformation, bro.
That's what turns you into a demon.
That's Mac 0.0, not 2.0, bro. That's the new version, bro.
Oh, you got it out?
Coming soon, bro.
The nigga said he had to purge the system.
Yeah, I got the scan on, bro. It's a wrap. As soon as I'm out of there.
And again,
I'm already feeling it.
He in the hyperbolic chamber right now.
Right now, bro. I'm there, bro. Stage.
That's it. As soon as you wake that nigga up, they gonna hit you with that that cough with all that fluid in it, and then it's up. Put that nigga in the recovery capsule.
It's gonna be some shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like this year was gonna be so different. Like this year, now, like looking at it, looking down both lanes, bro. I was going from proposing to starting family, buying a house. Now, nigga, it's like, bro, complete 180. You feel me? Like, totally different. So, and that's just like one of the hardest things too, like drastic changes in your life. And you know I hate that shit.
Bro.
I don't like.
You
I
don't like
changes.
you don't like last minute changes, nigga. You like me.
I don't like major changes like that. You feel me? Like I hate last minute changes too. You know what I'm saying? Small changes are good. They can be good, but I don't like drastic changes like out of nowhere. And it's just blindsiding. So it is what it is, though.
Man, bro, that's a lot. That's a fucking lot.
It's been a crazy week, bro, for us.
It's been a crazy week all the way around. So, are you still moving to Miami, or are you just not gonna be able to do that now?
I am, just not right now, because my first priority is getting out of there, and then the fastest way to do that is locally.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, so that's why I'm looking for something, in the area, and trying to see what.
Well, if you want a job with it, bro, I'm supposed to be hiring a maintenance tech. But I'm gonna be honest with you, it'd just be a lot of mopping floor. But they hiring for like 27.
For what? Maintenance tech?
Yeah.
But I'm not doing any renovations or anything like that.
Nah, bro. Like right now, all we're doing, like most of my shit is janitorial and mopping floors. That's it. And it's not even a lot of floors. It's like the first hallway, every building, picking up trash.
I mean, I have job. I have a job. I have job opportunity.
I was just saying this one comes with a 40% rent discount though.
Yeah.
And at a $900 apartment, that means that your rent payments would be $1,100. Plus the 27, plus the $27 an hour. So then you're looking at $1,000 off of rent, plus $1,000 off a month, which is $500 every 2 paychecks, plus what you get paid.
$1,000 off? That's crazy.
Yeah.
How much is
close to? They're like $1,900 or $1,800. So it's like close. It's maybe less than that. It'd probably be like closer to like the $600 mark, but still, I saved $1,000 on this bitch. So I'm paying like 14. I'm paying 19 because we have 2 garages, but that's totally separate. Both of my garages are 185. Before that, I was paying like 14, 16.
You got a garage?
I got 2.
Why don't you put your car in the garage?
My grandfather's truck is in one. Chino's Mustang's in the other. And those are the work-on cars. So like we've been working on those. The motherfucker stole my DeWalt tool case. The bastards. Not even like my good tools. Like I got
some crackhead.
Bro, yeah, they didn't even take. So I have a whole impact wrench in there.
Yeah.
Like a big ass, that impact gun I showed you, that big boy, that bitch is in the floorboard. I'm like, oh, that bitch is gone. Nope, they just took like the ratchet set. I'm like, oh, thank God. Like, y'all took that ratchet set. That ratchet set when I bought it was maybe like $150. So y'all made away with maybe like $75 now. Y'all have taken that impact. That impact was every bit of $350. I'm bringing that bitch in the house tonight. That bitch is $350 of fucking DeWalt powered torque in that bitch.
That's crazy though that you had to do that.
Me and my boss are having a meeting in the morning with our regional. We're pretty sure that I'm gonna make it a point again to tell them, because when they first got open down here, I was like, y'all are gonna need better security. And they were like, oh no, we're technically in Rockledge. I said, no, you're technically in Cocoa. I said, Cocoa is a block
It
out.
doesn't matter where you are. Like,
Yeah, no, but it does. Because if you're further,
I'm saying where you're around is the problem. Like, if we're around.
yeah, but what I'm saying is you're like, this isn't even fucking Rockledge don't claim this part of the city. That is called Cocoa Village, not Rockledge Village. Do you see what I'm saying? That property line is jagged as fuck coming down here. If it was a straight line, nigga, this would be all Cocoa.
You got the hood right there. You got the hood that way.
You got the hood that way.
Yeah.
Bro, it's literally all around the mulberry bush. The monkey chased the weasel. Like, y'all niggas need to get it packed up and understand, like.
And this is a newer complex.
Bro, and everybody see, and people are calling and finding out how much the prices are. When you hear that people are paying $3,000 plus $3,000 for this bitch right here, this 3-bedroom. So, like, everything else that they hear, nigga, they're like, sweet lick.
Yeah, easy.
Sweet lick.
Yeah. They got shit on them. They got shit on them. That's crazy. Damn. They hit 7 other vehicles. Yeah, they was trying to come up.
Yeah, they did it. They made out. They better think they God. I wasn't outside.
You gonna see your shit like in a pawn store or something.
They just need to thank
I
God.
think this is my ratchet set, bro.
That nigga, yeah. My name's on that.
I was just talking to somebody the other day about putting keep my social security in my wallet. I took that shit out too for that same reason because I was like, bro, I've been like losing. My
Yes, I
wallet.
was. They brought me to my car last night, just me.
I've been losing my wallet and shit. I've been leaving at bitch places. I'm like, bro.
I don't know what that means. She put P. Rest in peace. Did you mean to put L? She did. She had to do it, right? How's the keyboard laid out?
Bro, I don't know how females think no more. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm out of touch.
She did. She put L.
I'm out of there. I'm not sure. Thought we had that shit figured out. Yeah, nah.
Ooh.
That's the other thing too, bro. Like we live.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I got hoes on me, bro. Like it's already like, oh, you're single now. I'm like.
That nigga said I got hoes on me. It's crazy.
Bro, I'm like,
I got hoes on me. I got hoes on me. Hoes on me.
I was like, bro, I'm like, it hasn't even been a couple days yet. Like, you can't wait. Like, you can't hold up, bro.
Nigga, y'all can't give me a week.
I'm not
I
even
need to
thinking-
process my
I'm
feelings.
not even thinking about that shit right now, but I'm just like, they're like, oh.
You'll crash the fuck out. Shut up.
Nah, not right now.
Bro, you wanna know what? I told you my cousin just went through this too, bro. I don't know what it is about people during this time of year. Hey, Mira! You ain't thinking about going nowhere, is you? Alright, I'll kill you. I love you. Alright.
I'm not that crazy, bro. I'm not lie.
Oh, nigga, this is different.
Like,
This is different.
yeah, I'm not that crazy yet, bro. You feel me?
Nah.
I was almost there, which is the craziest shit. I was literally 3 months away from that, bro. And I'm just like, and now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that's crazy that this just happened.
Don't condone violence. I was joking, stream.
Yeah, we don't condone any violence.
But I was just telling you how Arzo went through that shit. Arzo's here now, by the way. Like he just got made it down here yesterday.
Cousin?
Yeah, the one that crashed out about the bitch in the woods. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, see, but that's crazy. That's crazy, but that's different. Like that's insane. Like that's some next level shit.
Yeah, but if you would have walked in on your girl getting crashed out, what would you have done?
That would never happen. That would never happen.
Bro, don't say never, because that's like
she knows what would happen.
yeah.
She knows what would happen.
Yeah, but so you saying that his crash out was unjustified? Or
I'm not saying that.
Oh,
I'm saying she would never do that to me.
That's
she
what
knows
niggas
the
say.
full repercussions. Apparently, his chick didn't know the repercussions. She wasn't worried about the repercussions. My girl.
she didn't have to be worried about him. Apparently, that nigga spazzed out and beat both their ass.
Yeah, that'd be a different story.
Details, not live at 11. Homicide, double
bodies
homicide.
we don't condone violence.
Yeah, bro. Man. What'd you say? You making the news?
You know, on the news.
Matt gonna be right there holding that number, talking about yeah, she got it.
Hell no, I'm holding the number. I'm getting off. Fuck it. I'm getting away.
No, you ain't getting
Clean.
They always assume it's the
I'm
spouse.
Scott.
And you're black.
I'm good.
They always assume the spouse, and we're black, nigga. We're both up.
He killed her.
And then himself.
Yeah. Murder suicide, baby. That's
Shut the fuck
That's
up.
the craziest shit. You know what I'm saying?
He shot himself 2 times in the back of the head, like a Clinton hit sword.
That's crazy. No. We smarter than that. We smarter than that now on stage. But yeah, that would never. Not to say that it couldn't happen, but anything's possible. Just
That nigga said,
highly improbable.
That nigga said it would be best for everybody if it never happened that way.
I mean, yeah. Do you wanna end it now? Like that's a wrap for you. Like, it's over for you.
Go ahead and pray.
It's over for all of us.
Yeah, y'all might as well go ahead and finish that and go ahead and pray, because after that, it's over.
It's on site. Like it's already been thought out. I don't even have to worry. I don't even have to think about that. It's just already just execution right there at that point. Live. Coming to you live.
Coming to you live from Double Homicide, downtown.
Shit, nah, but playing with people's emotions, bro. Like I've learned from this, like that shit is like, you know what I'm saying? That shit's lame. Like, 'cause like when I was younger, like I used to not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I used to. Girls would be like, oh, I have a boyfriend, this and that. And I'm like, you're still in my bed. What are you talking about? Like, you're here. You have a boyfriend, bud. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. Shut up. Like, now it's just like.
God, I was a demon.
Now it's just like, this shit's lame, bro. Like, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Cause, like, it's not even worth, like, dealing with that shit. Cause, like, say some shit like that happens. Like, and I do get caught. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be that guy that gets bodied from.
Hurting them niggas
You know
more.
what I'm saying?
That nigga Max said.
I know what niggas are capable now when they're.
Because Max said in that car,
Yeah.
bro, it was anything was up. Let a nigga approach that car and say something wild.
Now, but see, that's what I did learn. One thing I did learn is that I am definitely in control of even when I'm feeling like things like I've never felt before. I'm in control of my emotions. I'm so in tune with myself that I can let that happen, or let that, you know what I'm saying, that pain pass through me, or let that happen for the moment, and still think logically. Even though like I couldn't think about like anything in the future, like I'm still not on that level where I'm just about to start crashing out, and I'm about to ruin my life. I'm about to ruin my future. You know what I'm saying, for some shit that's hurting me right now. You know, and that's where a lot of you guys need to figure that shit out, because y'all be feeling these emotions all of a sudden, and y'all don't know how to handle it or don't know how to deal with it, and y'all just black out, or niggas see red, and they just lash out, act out, and now you're in jail. You know what I'm saying? Now you have a domestic violence charge on your record, and that's gonna follow you for the rest of your life, whether you like it or not. Unless you get it, you know, expunged and taken off your record, and she doesn't press charges, you gonna have that arrest record on. That's gonna affect you. But you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm dealing with something so severe that's so unfamiliar, like I can still process everything accordingly to where my future's not in jeopardy, because even though it's changing, it is what it is, bro.
My car insurance just went down. I'm saving another $65. I'm excited.
Till you report that robbery.
I'm not reporting that right now.
I would say they're gonna be like, damn.
I'm buying a new car though as soon as I get this bonus.
Hell yeah.
Buying another car. I have a problem. I like cars.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just, you know what I'm saying, find something like super reliable that'll last.
These are reliable. I'm about to get that one fixed, but I want another one. I want another Expedition. I want another big body, but I want a big V8 in that bitch.
I've been thinking about a truck, but trucks are terrible on gas, and I drive far distances a lot frequently, so.
You might as well go ahead and get a Fiat.
Hell no.
Them little bitches moving.
No, I'm not getting no Fiat.
Them little bitches
I might as
moving.
well cut my dick off. What are you saying?
Oh my God, bro. It's not that bad. It's a car.
Yeah, but it's a little matchbox, bro. Stop it. I might as well drop a smart car. And my nuts in.
Fiat is cute, is what Justin just said.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to drive anything cute. Like the fuck? Nah, I can't. Can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
Max said, I can't even crash nothing in a Fiat.
Nah, I'm gonna get. Look, if I get into a car accident in a Fiat, I'm dead. What do you? It's
I
just-
meant taking somebody down in the back seat.
Is there a back seat?
In a
I mean,
Fiat.
there's like barely a back seat. Nigga, like what?
Just recline them seats all the way back.
Nah, that's uncomfortable, bro. That's crazy. I need space. Car sex. I'm fucking with car sex. You know what I'm saying? But that shit sounds terrible. That used to be my shit too. Like back in the day.
That was my go-to,
car
bro.
sex was it, bro. Because I ain't had nowhere to take no hoe. Like you like, I got car though. Shit, what you trying to do? Backseat.
They always say the same thing. In the back seat, there's not a lot of space back there. I'm not doing
You can
that.
make space.
Yeah, bro. I'll pull these seats all the way to the front.
Come on, lean these hoes all the way up. Then look, you got a big ass couch back here.
Yeah.
You can't fuck on the couch. You don't know what you're doing.
Lay your ass down and get this.
Come on, bro.
Be out there and put out your legs inside the center console.
Come on, bro. She got her left leg in the front seat, right leg in
In the back window.
Spread that shit out.
Looking like we on fake taxi, nigga. Crashing shit back here.
Bang bus. I'm about to just start walking around Miami, bro. Just looking for that home. Now.
The bang bus?
Yeah, I'm just start walking around and like, oh, who? What? What are you guys doing? You guys you want to come on? I'm like, and be like, sure. What are you doing?
You look in there at some ugly bitch. Oh no.
Nah, you ain't no ugly day. Oh, you guys have a nice day.
Nigga, nigga, she a baddie, but she ain't shaved.
Oh wow, I don't know about that. Hopefully it'll be like
A cute design, and like I said, if it's in a lightning bolt shape, we can rock with
nah, I
it.
just need a little, you know what I'm saying, a little petite thing, like little, what's her name? I forgot. I stopped watching that shit. Light skin shit, curly hair.
Demi Diaz.
Nah. She's light skinned. Like she's like lighter than me. Willow Ryder. That's her name. She's like she look like Ice Spice kind of.
That's gross.
Not really, but like kind of. Like she resembles her, not completely.
Yeah, Ice Spice is not
She just like
attractive to me.
she's sort of light skinned with curly hair. What? She's not, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I jammed her ass up for one time.
Ew, nigga.
Like what she used to look like though. You know what I'm saying? Now she look kind of. She look like she been on drugs, but it was like, oh, she's healthy. Like she looked healthy before.
Just Me agrees. Just Me said, ew, Ice Spice. Yeah, bro, that nigga wildin'.
Oh, Ice Spice though, like a year or two ago. Now, what do you mean, ew, bro? Y'all are flagging. Ice Spice does not look crazy. I just can't do the little Rugrat shit. You know what I'm saying? Not the Rugrat hair. Like she got like a long. She flattened that shit. You know what I'm saying? She was straight.
So how's everything else going though? Like, you got your head back right, you bounce
I
back,
mean,
talk to your boy.
I'm not 100%. I'm not gonna hold like, but I'm definitely better. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm joking about it. I'm laughing about it. You feel me? Like I can't say I'm over it. I'm better than I was yesterday. And it's gonna be a day at a time thing, bro. You know how that shit is, bro. Like basic training, bro. Just a day at a time. Until you over that shit. Until you do that bitch. But yeah, I don't know. But it's changing everything, you know what I'm saying? So my work is changing, my workflow, the shit I'm doing, you understand? I'm still gonna be doing the same shit, making music, trading, construction, like it's just the schedule's changing up, my position, location, shit like that.
Oh man, what was I saying? Fucking. Oh, I seen that boy Chris over here at fucking down at Cocoa Village, nigga. Chris, light skinned Chris came with Tyler homeboy.
Oh yeah, I forgot you met that nigga, bro. Oh shit, how's he?
I don't know. He was out there with some old cougar lady, and then I thought, I was like, damn, him and fucking Tyler got the same fucking type, boy. How's Tyler doing with her?
Tyler put his ass on. That's what it is. Chris was like, oh, they got money.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
That nigga's a clown, but no way he did that, bro. Come on.
Yeah, he was in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. He just all over the place, bro.
Who, Chris or Tyler?
Chris. He all over the place, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I follow him, T.Y. is just.
How T.Y.
He's
doing?
going through it too with his chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, whole shit.
Like, what do you mean?
He's
With the older one?
He's staying with her, and like, I'm like, bro, you giving her too much leverage. That's why she's talking to you the way she's talking to you. That's why she's treating you the way she's treating you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say you're her bitch.
You're her boy toy, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you're her boy toy. Like, nigga, you pays no bills. You don't make enough to pay the fucking electricity bill in her house.
I mean, he contributes. He helps her out. You feel me? He breaks her off, but like, she's.
Nigga, it doesn't matter if he breaks her off. What he's paying her is
Yeah.
probably not enough to keep the lights on in the house. She got 3 kids, her, inside a 4-bedroom house, you said.
Yeah, but she makes really good money.
That's what I'm saying. So
child support is paying
Hey,
for all.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
So
That's what I'm saying. What even if he's
Yeah.
giving her $400,
yeah.
you know, electricity ain't cheap.
It's less than that. You know what I'm saying? It's less than that.
Okay, so then like I said, then
Hopefully, maybe your shit ain't because you be having this bitch on like 63. Nigga, I was gonna say 62. That's crazy.
yeah, 63.
63 on a regular.
Oh yeah, my energy bill's only $200.
Do you suspend your PC at all?
That one?
Yeah.
No.
Do you put it to sleep?
No.
You just have that bitch running all day.
And that vent is right there, kicking that bitch cold as hell.
I'm saying that like you got fans on it, so like.
Yeah, I got a water cooler in there. Actually, I was gonna tell you, I'm about to upgrade and get a different water cooler and a different fan system if you want those. They're all RGB. They hook up in the back. They're real easy to plug into your motherboard.
I don't even think I'll take it, but I don't even think I need all that. I have to upgrade for me to actually need that. I probably have to upgrade.
Nah, dude, it makes anything that you have. No, it makes anything that you have run better because it can it can process more without reaching critical temperature. So it makes it last longer and everything. So just at least take the water cooler, and then if you want the fans for extra airflow, that's fine. But they came out with a new one that's all USB-C and it's just plug and play, and I'm about to just buy that bitch.
Yeah, after building after building the one I have, bro, I realized how easy that shit actually is.
I told you, unless like back in the day when you had to solder everything together and do everything like that, like that shit's crucial. And I know how to do all that, so if you ever need that done, just hit me up. I'll pull off that resistor and put a new one on ASAP.
Yeah.
But you got to be careful because that bitch will hit you. It's the heart stopper. If that bitch has energy in it and that bitch kick back, you're done. Yeah, you're done because that bitch holds. I think the smallest resistor for a motherboard now is holding somewhere between like, because it's amps. I think it's like 100 to 150 amps.
I think it only takes like 0.7 amps to kill you.
Yeah.
1.7 amps to kill you.
Yeah, but a resistor's in there. So resistors are literally built to.
Yeah, that shit gonna die 1,000 times over.
Well, that's but it's so small. But since
Yeah.
it has that many amps, it
Yeah,
can
yeah.
shoot that much inside of you easy. Yeah. So like one of them bitches, they call those little heart stoppers. Like you can literally, yeah, bro, you can take one, put it on a rubber band if it has a full charge, and shoot it at somebody. If it hit them and went off, dead.
Like I know what I'm gonna do. Fucking pull this shit up. Pull this shit.
9 times out of 10, that bitch is gonna stop. So it don't even matter. Like his ass is up.
I
Like,
some shit you see that on a movie. He like takes the computer apart real quick and fucking.
hits that nigga with a rubber.
It's a nigga-
MacGyver hit that nigga. Pow! That nigga heart. That nigga hold it.
Literally.
That nigga heart done.
Drop a nigga with a computer.
Knowledge is power. Head that. So what else you want to talk about, boy? That boy just has a whole new outlook on the topics from now on. Bro, I was just watching it was what was the show? It was that one that I was talking about before. I think I can find the clip right now. It was Tonight's Conversation. It was that show with the panel of like young black men and women together. That'd be like sometimes it's for shits and giggles, but people were stuck because they were trying to figure out if it was a joke. Like if it was staged or not. I'll pull it up right now. You gotta watch it, bro. Shorty was in there tripping. Shorty was like,
Bro, most shit is gonna be staged. You're doing that shit for like content, bro. Cause like you have to
yeah, some of this shit has to be the wildest shit in the world in order for you to. So like,
just to compete, bro. Just to, you know what I'm saying, keep that shit running because people are putting out wild stuff left and right. Like, just to get views. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've seen that Drewski show.
nah.
But it's like For the Love of Drewski or Drewski's Love or something like that. He basically is like Flavor Flav. If you ever watched that show.
Yeah, I did.
Remember that shit back in the day?
Yeah. Bro, that's the thing, bro. I don't understand how niggas is getting like real deal famous off of rewriting the shit that we already seen. Like honestly, I started thinking about it.
Because the new generation, they don't know about that shit. So they're like, oh, he's
You
got
wanna know
this
what?
show.
You know
like,
what the Streamer House reminds me of? You know the shit with Kai Cenat, Duke Dennis, and all that. You know what the real deal reminds me of? It reminds me of
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore. Yeah, bro.
That's all it is, bro.
It reminds me or Big Brother, Big Sister.
Yeah, it's the same shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. This shit is just wild.
Yeah. And people are like, oh, this shit's so, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers streaming 24/7. Like, and personally, I
don't want that level of fame. I don't.
Nah, but I don't want that. I don't want that level of like insight into my life. Like, nigga, like they got cameras all over the place. Like they're streaming like everything. I'm just like, you gotta be acting 24/7. Like with Kai, like you know what I'm saying, like that's just his personality. But I'm like,
no, he be putting on, bro. You can tell this.
Yeah,
you
does.
can tell. You can tell that.
Does.
You can tell that
He's
nigga
just,
and I Show Speed. Like I've been looking at them, watching them lately, bro.
Yeah.
Them niggas is both done. Like they just want to be done with the bullshit.
And that's why I'm like, bro, you gotta have a limit. You have to,
bro. Like
but they're making their money, and then I feel that they're making their money, and then once they reach that point, they can transition. You know
no,
what I'm
you
saying?
can't.
Yeah, they can.
To what? Like they already own businesses.
Financially.
Yeah, they already
like,
own their own businesses
trucking
and stuff like that. I think the thing is, I think they're the reason why they haven't quit yet, because most you gotta realize when we were growing up, most of these YouTube stars and everything retired. Like the niggas that we knew grew up on, they got a chance to retire because there was no big corporation in your pocket. I think Kai and them have fucked up and signed these deals and these contracts and shit like that, and it's just like the music industry was for a little bit, where you know the shit was so new, niggas didn't know what real percentages and shit like that. It took niggas like Prince, Michael Jackson, fucking 50, and like to really be like, nah, young niggas, listen.
Yeah.
Don't you gotta talk business when you're in business, but like Kai and them, like people don't realize like Kai works for a corporation. He works for Twitch. And so like he has to make sure that his shit, like yeah, he does numbers on YouTube and stuff like that, but he live streams to Twitch and does certain shit for Twitch because he's contracted with it. That's where he makes his bread and butter.
Yeah, but a lot of that is like endorsements and
But your partnership contract with Twitch is different. Your partnership contract.
It's not like they own him.
No. But you gotta. Yeah, but he has to. You gotta walk that. You gotta toe that line. Anybody who signs that shit has to toe that line, because if you don't, that's why Amaranth gets banned.
But
So
he could quit at any point. You know what I'm
no, yeah, but if he quits, then like how much money? What was your contract for? Like we don't know the ins and outs of that contract. That contract could say something like, okay, what was it? Remember, Prince only put out his last album because the contract that he signed said that it was mandatory that he put out one album,
Right.
and he wasn't going to get any of the proceeds for any music he put out. That Prince died, and we know for a fact because the people who inherited his estate have shown the catalog where he has hundreds of songs that he's written, produced in his own studio at home that he didn't release because he didn't want the record label to have it. We don't know what that contract entailed as far as how much content Kai has to put out, because
I'm sure he has like a minimum. Yeah.
yeah, but well, I mean, I only say that because you see that with Aiden Ross. You see Aiden Ross had to start because he has his own version of Streamhouse, where it's him and all the niggas that he was hanging out with, and he did his through Kick. And niggas wasn't streaming like they were supposed to.
Yeah.
So he started.
I'm not up on that shit.
Yeah, so he started cutting them niggas off for paychecks because he's like, hey, we're not meeting numbers. And if we're not meeting numbers, we're not getting paid. And so niggas, like, one of the niggas pulled up his, like, was like, bro, what the fuck? He's like, nah, bro, like, what you mean I only got paid $2,000 the last week? He's like, nigga, you streamed 8 hours last week.
That's crazy. 2 bands, 8 hours.
Yeah, but he was hot because the niggas used to seeing them $6,000-$7,000 checks.
They must be doing numbers.
They are. Like, Aiden Ross does do numbers. Like, he's a fucking lame and a goofy, but he does numbers. He's the opposite side. Like, Kai is for, like, Kai and I Show Speed, I say, are for urban demographics. Aiden is more middle-class white kids. And then you have at the total opposite end of the spectrum, high class, all ethnicities. Watch, what's his name? I can't remember his name. There's another streamer. The way they've done these streamers, bro, you can tell, like, you can just tell that big corporations have their hand in it now,
Right.
because each one has their demographic.
Of course, yeah.
And like the ones before didn't have that. Like the Paul brothers got to retire from streaming. Now they do the podcasting and shit like that because there's money in it.
But they do so much other shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got out of streaming, out of the vlogging and everything.
They still
Fuck.
stream on their podcast, though.
Yeah, but what I mean is like they're not doing the vlogs anymore. Like they don't have to run around with you know what I mean? That's how they started. They were vlogging, doing all that shit. Them niggas was like I remember being a kid and be like, look at these dumbass white boy, like real deal. Like look at these lame ass cornball ass niggas like really out here. And it is what it is. Everybody also has a hard on for his girlfriend, which I do not think she's that cute. Logan Paul, I think he's dating that ice skater chick.
Oh yeah. She's straight. Yeah, I see what you mean. Like she's
Like niggas just be hyping the fuck out of
she
her.
got a nice body, bro. She's pretty. You know what I'm saying?
She's not ugly, but she's not.
She's an ice skater.
Yeah, she's not, but she's not fucking like.
She got that thing on her. I think. Pretty sure she got ass.
Not a lot.
If it's who I think you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the one that everybody posted when she took off the thing and everything. They were like, "Damn, look at that bitch!" And she pulled down the thing, and then bitches went boom. Yeah, it's her. Yeah, she's straight, but nah, but PewDiePie is another great example. That nigga was doing like if there was anybody that you know, like if you want to take a test, like test the waters and see how long somebody can really do that for, look at that nigga.
Yeah,
that nigga did that shit from the inception of YouTube to YouTube, like
16 years, like when that shit first started, like
that nigga was there literally 2002 when YouTube launched. That nigga was like the 5th or 6th nigga on that bitch just posting random shit too.
When nobody was doing that shit.
And like even I'm not even gonna lie, even hood niggas was watching that nigga shit. They were like, damn, this white boy funny than a bitch.
Mr. Beast is pretty big. I don't watch I don't.
He's big with kids. He's not big with adults.
I mean,
he has a cult following with children. Like he was smart in his. Like I'm not saying anything negative to the man. I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm saying he was smart in his demographic. He knew what demographic. He knew when he started. He was like, I'm gonna get kids who have the shortest attention span because I'm gonna do something different every fucking day.
That's how you get numbers.
Yeah, that nigga does numbers. No,
they have the time. They're the ones that have the time. They just constantly stream and watch and just sit there and zone the fuck out. Like I don't know. I kind of want to stream and stuff like that, but like I want to stream like you know what I'm saying, like genuine stuff. Like I want to do like that Borderlands 4 walkthrough, like play through.
Nigga, do not do that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's
when's the raffle? Oh, that's a good question, Jessamy. I don't know when we were talking about.
Do that shit.
Yeah, I got to raffle off that PC in there. I'm getting rid of my 3070 or my 4072. I'm probably gonna get a 5090.
You got a Ryzen?
No, Nvidia.
Oh.
You talk about the 97 series.
Yeah.
9000 series. Nah, I ain't got no Ryzen.
Yeah, I want to upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade mine maybe because I want to game on my shit. So, but the one I have now, I could play on. Like, it's not like I have anything on there.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just know the new Borderlands isn't what it's cracked up to be. I'm waiting for the new Doom game to launch. That shit seems like it's about to be gas.
I'm also like off on games too. Like video games just aren't it. Like I feel like I just like grew out of this shit. Like, and they're not hitting for me anymore. Like,
you wanna know what it is, bro? It's the fact that I used to take pride in the fact that I was good at video games, but now it's like there's so many hackers or anything, nigga. I just don't care. Like competitive games, I'm just not interested in.
I'm still like crazy shit is like I'm still cracked at video games. Like,
I'm not saying I'm not cracked, but like you can tell when another nigga's just like blatantly out here. This nigga hitting you with a 360 no scope from
because it's the streamer dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the streaming culture that makes it like because them niggas are playing 8 hours a day every day. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be better.
And these kids nowadays just have more time than we had as kids. Nigga, I was too busy playing outside to be stuck on the game for 24 hours.
Well, like I would like I'm just because I have the experience of playing games and stuff like that. And I'm older. Like I'm just better than kids. But like the streamer niggas are the ones that are.
I don't know, bro. Have you seen some of these weird ass kids that be playing like this?
Yeah.
Bro, have you seen that shit? And these kids be real deal crap. I was watching a kid the other day.
Ain't no way I'm letting them nigga with.
That nigga, bro, this little kid was over there like this, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bro, he was like this. This is how he plays, nigga. And he and real deal junking niggas. Dropping shit. Bro, I mean in Fortnite, put up a whole house, jumped off that bitch, 360, shotgun the nigga, then turned around, pulled out a sniper, shot the other nigga. I was like, this kid, little kid, and he like casually as soon as he got done, wiped this boogie ass nose. It's not a nose ass kid, bro. Just drop them. Next, nigga, like slat, nigga, like what? The original slat, nigga, like what? Huh? Slanging. He couldn't be more than 10 years old, bro.
10 hours outside.
Bro, thugging.
I just started playing
Before the street lights came on, boy, and waiting for the bitches to come. Tink.
I didn't really start gaming until like 13,
12, boy,
You know
it
what
was
I'm
a wrap. Halo came out, it was over for me. It was up.
As soon as I hopped on Halo,
It was up for me.
and Grand Theft Auto, I was
Call of Duty 4, nigga. Oh, it was up. Split screen. Oh, we're here. This is what I want. This is what I'm good at.
That shit was crazy. Just now, I don't know, but games aren't what they used to be either. That's what I'm just trying to find. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to find old games that I used to like just like Borderlands. Like I know they've changed so much, but like there's a lot of nostalgia in it, and that's what kind of keeps people coming back. So that I want to see if there's any truth to that.
I don't know, bro. I feel like
If they
a
made
lot of
imagine
games.
if they made imagine if they made an open world, fucking battle royale style Halo game, bro. That shit would be cracked. I would be on that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. I've had
You say
idea-
that, but I
I've
think
had that idea for a year now.
like listen,
that's
I'm
what
gonna be honest. I think we're just past the battle royale phase.
Hell no, bro. Everybody, that's all people are really playing, bro. That and like story based games. That's all
like,
you see on streams.
yeah, but most of the battle royales are not doing good, like not doing numbers. The main three that are still doing numbers are PUBG, just because it was like the original. Like you had PUBG, then you had then you have
Call of Duty, bro.
Apex, and then you have Warzone. But Warzone's numbers have been going down. Apex numbers went down a lot. They just now got back to what I call a stable condition, but it's because they reverted back. Actually, the games that are doing the best right now is any game coming out of Netty Studios.
Yeah, but I'm saying like most of those games are battle royale style.
Yeah, but do you want to know the game that's doing the most numbers right now? Marvel Rivals.
That's what I was gonna say. Marvel Rivals, bro.
But it's not just Marvel Rivals. They have another game called Naruto Blade Point. It's a battle royale style game. That shit slapping, bro. Netty Studios.
The samurai style one.
Yeah, the one with the grapple hooks and you snatch a niggas.
That shit was on, and then as soon as it was on, it was off.
Bro, no, it's because they were putting out updates and whatever, and the studio didn't have the fund. But now the studio has the funding because Marvel Rivals is doing so well that they're instead of just investing y'all into Marvel Rivals, they're like, oh, time to bring shit back. I got on the Naruto Blade Point the other day, and I was like, oh, this shit low key hit.
I heard Marvel Rivals is dropping off too, though.
They were because they started listening to people because Fats his name's Flats. It's a streamer. He was like he's one of the best fucking Overwatch streamers in the world. He was like the top ranked Reinhardt player.
Even that shit is off.
Well, Overwatch died because they kept listening to Blizzard kept listening to the pro. So this is the problem that all major video games have. If you want a competitive scene, it's not going to be fun for your average player. It's just not. If you make your game solidly competitive, it's not going to be fun for the average player. And what I mean by that is listening to niggas that stream all day, every day about how to make your game good when they're not the niggas that come home and play your game for whatever time. Because that's the majority of your player base. That's where you're going to make your most money. You want to sell your battle pass? Your streamers, your top 10 streamers can buy every one of your battle passes at $100 a piece for every season you come out with. Let's say you have 20 seasons. Selling to them niggas makes you no money. If you sell to the average Joe who's coming home to play Call of Duty,
Well, just because like supply and demand,
there's
way less streamers.
Yeah, exactly. So listening to them niggas on how to make a game good when like their opinions and the opinions of the common players don't align is fucking stupid. Which is what
taking stock of what they're saying though does
it doesn't because
they're the ones that are playing the game.
Yeah, but they're playing your game to a very specific niche. They're not the majority of your audience. The majority of your audience doesn't have time to sit there and study all the guns and study all your fucking passion.
The majority of your audience now are watching them.
A majority of your audience isn't. The kids who are watching them streamers like that don't have time to play the game themselves. And after the recent scientific studies into it, most of the time the guys who are watching those streams all the time are guys who are not good at video games. Like girls and guys who aren't the best at the game are gonna watch these streamers because they want to see what it's like to be good at the game. You're living vicariously through a streamer.
About that, though,
because like, are you watching them streamers for 6 hours a day?
I watch and play. Is the thing. That's how I get better. Is by watching them because I watch them do shit like Apex. I used to watch niggas like Nice Wig, Hal, fucking
Ludwig.
Nice Wig.
Oh.
Never watched. No. He's not like a super big, but I would watch people like how fucking what's that fucking one guy, bro? Like people like Monsoon and shit like that. Watching them, they're pro players. Watching them play made me better because I would copy their movements or I would imitate their movements or see what they're doing and do that shit, and it would make my gameplay better because I'm watching how they're cycling through their weapons, how they're, you know what I'm saying? What weapons that they're picking,
I mean, they can set they'll set
tactics and shit. That
they'll set the tone for everything, right? And like they do, like I'm not saying that pro players are bad for the competitive scene, but what I'm saying is most of the people that are a part of your game aren't there for the competitive scene. Most of the people that are playing your game, like Marvel Rivals, just proved it when they came out because
that are paying, you know what I'm saying? That are paying, that are funding your game, aren't also watching.
Yeah, they're competitive.
You know what I'm saying?
They're just there. I just want to have fun. This is what I'm doing after work. Like, nigga, let me do what I do. That's like you can be proven by 2K. There's like really no like there are 2K professionals, but niggas ain't out here like.
What if they're watching though? They're not
paying for shit. Exactly.
They're not who you want, the demographic you want, because they're not paying.
Yeah, your pros are gonna play your game no matter what because their fans want them to play your game.
Yeah.
So, but like
my argument is like you do want to feed them
because they don't have nowhere to go. Like Marvel Rivals just proved it. They have nowhere else to go. Like Flats and all them, they came from Overwatch and came to Marvel Rivals because Marvel Rivals now is like what Overwatch 1 was. Like it has the hype. It's the 6v6 instead of the 5v5. You can run double shield meta, and so like Flats and all them boys that came over from Overwatch that have become professional Marvel Rivals players. They're like, oh yeah, this game would be so much better. They just need to, adjust some of this and make these people less busted OP, and then they have a real good competitive scene. And so Nettie just came out with a statement and said, shut up. We're not doing that. This is a game for people to come on and have fun, not to, like if you want to have a competitive. They're like, we have ranked. If you want to go play competitive, go play competitive.
But the game though, it's still the same for ranked and for like.
Yeah, but if you know who's busted OP, but they're saying everybody's busted OP to a point. That was the vacuum. That had to be the dog. But like Wolverine is a problem in the game. But Wolverine's only a problem if you're really good at playing Wolverine. Do you know what the percentage of people who are really good at playing Wolverine is? Not a lot. Like
I don't know nothing about the. I know the game. I know the characters. I don't know anything about the.
Like Wolverine's a good tank shred. He gets in the backfield. He can abduct people. He can shred your tank, or he can abduct your healers and pull them back into his back line, so they just get melted. He's really good at it. But there's very few people who are really good with Wolverine because of the way he plays. And they're like, oh, just nerf him down so that the good Wolverine player. And their biggest problem was like, you have too many high-ranking players in this game. And they're like, who cares? Like, let people be high-ranked. Who cares? Like, who really cares?
Does that matter?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's what he said. That's what they said. They were like, yeah, because you don't want this big of a player base to be ranked this high. And they're like, why? Yeah, like why? Like why do y'all care? Like that's what Nettie asked. They said, why do y'all care?
No, I mean, that's irrelevant too. Like,
because your pro players want to keep the pro pool small because they use that as leverage to say that they're pro players, so they get more views for their stream. Yeah. So for Flats and them, they're looking at a price. They're looking at a view cut if they don't narrow down the fucking the pool.
Like just like in Apex, like average players are only making like platinum. You know what I'm saying? Even in ranked, like most players are on average in platinum, maybe low diamond, and then after that, like it's a very small. Once you get to like diamond 2 and up, like that's a very small pool.
Well, that's the other thing. Like ranked inside Apex has just gone to the wayside. I mean, they started reverting back. They're like, okay, we understand the community doesn't like some of the changes that we made. We're gonna stop listening to pro players. Like we get it. And that, like, literally, that's the best way to save your game. Because pro players are good for the game. They do give you free publicity. And they do make good content. The opposite side to that is they're going to make your game less fun for a majority of people. Yeah, okay. So you're either going to get a lot of people interested in your game, or you're going to have very few people interested in your game. You're going to need these streamers to make you enough money in order for your game to be relevant. Because that's what happens. Because either it's gonna be fun for everybody, or it's gonna be fun for these select few. And if it's fun for these select few, if they're not paying your company, your shit's dead.
It's not making money.
Yeah, you're not making money. So
But you're doing well on streams, maybe, because like.
But you're not making money. The streamer's making money on streams. Is he paying your game? No. And nobody's gonna watch a streamer go, oh, I don't play that game. Let me go buy this $100 loot box.
I feel like companies make money off streams, right? Like
No, stream like they can't.
Epic Games would make money off of like
No.
the overall amount of people that are watching that game. No.
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 I don't know. I would just think that would be the
Nope.
case.
Like they may get paid like for the advertisements that are running because they're under your game or
That's
whatever.
what I'm saying. Like,
But most of that goes to the streamers, and that I know that for a fact because I got to see our budget breakdown for ours.
Yeah.
Like I play all this shit. It didn't say, "Hey, we're taking out this much money to go pay for Marvel Rivals, whatever."
Right.
It literally is just like, "Oh yeah, here's your ad revenue," and ad revenue is nothing. So like you're not, yeah, like you're making money based upon your ability to make money. And video games don't.
Skins.
Yeah, like that's why y'all are putting out all this shit. Like you have to sell this shit.
Right.
It's just like any other company. Like
I feel like there has to be some correlation between the amount of streams you have and the amount of sales you're making. Like to me, that just kind of makes sense. Like the amount of overall numbers or viewings you're having, maybe across streaming.
yeah, but you don't own the right. See, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Video game companies don't own the
to the
rights
stream.
to what people do with the game after they sold the game. So how do you charge a streamer for streaming your game? You can't.
Right.
You have to take it as free publicity and run with it. You got to be like, well, we're getting a bunch of free publicity. Let's get them to endorse our game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would think that there is some correlation with what I'm saying between like the overall number of stream or views you have and the number of sales that you're making. You know what I'm saying? Because like you're bringing more publicity to the game. So
But just because you're bringing publicity doesn't mean you're bringing players.
Sales.
Exactly. Like Kai Cenat and IShowSpeed streamed for 48 hours streaming Fortnite. Streamed for 48 hours streaming Fortnite. Did Fortnite make a check? Probably not. Did IShowSpeed and fucking Kai make a check? Absolutely. Like so that's where we're coming. That's where like some gaming companies are even saying that we're coming to the point where they're gonna have to start charging per hour that you play the game. So instead of buying games outright, you know, it's like a subscription based service. Like Rockstar just said that about GTA 6.
GTA 6 is supposed to be that big.
I don't know. Rockstar said they're getting away from their frat boy mentality, which means
Frat boy.
yeah. Also, fucking another thing Netty does is Netty makes every woman character in their game look fucking hot.
As fuck.
Hot, bro.
Yeah.
Hot.
Invisible Woman. I keep seeing shit about like Invisible Woman
Being stacked like a
You know what I'm saying? She got
motherfucker.
that thing on.
Yeah, bro. She walking around with that dumpy.
Like what the fuck? is
She
that
look
bro?
she looks the most comparable to how she looked in the comics.
Yeah.
But as far as like being hot wise, it's like they took Jessica Alba, except for this one's not Jessica Alba. She's not a tan bitch. She's just a white bitch with that same body. You remember the Fantastic Four movie when we was kids? Yeah, Jessica Alba was walking around with that thing on her in that suit. Yeah, bro.
Jessica Alba don't have no ass though.
Nah, but in that tight ass suit, it looked like she had that thing on her. Yeah, nah. Mrs. Fantastic got that thing on her in that game, nigga. Like they double stacked their ass up on the Thursday.
To me, that's that weird shit, bro. I'm just like, bro, they're doing this shit for the.
They know who they doing it for.
For the weirdos, bro.
Nah, nigga,
It's
like-
the niggas watching, bro. They're like, yeah, she's shaking that ass every time she walk. I'm playing this shit. Yeah. That's how you. That's smart.
Nigga, listen, if you're losing, you'd rather see some fat ass on the screen than a bunch of man buns. I'm just saying. You want to see that Hulk's ass on your screen while you getting beat up, or you want to see Mrs. Fantastic running around with that thing on her,
Getting the shit clapped.
bro?
I lose on purpose.
Losing on purpose is crazy. She turned around and make that shit twerk. Somebody said they gonna put fucking She-Hulk in the game. She gonna do the Megan Thee Stallion, make that ass jump. I was like, that's so crazy. I don't know why they did her like that. I don't know why they did her like that inside the whatchamacallit in the first place. Like
they
in the
made
show.
a movie and that shit like
Was ass.
That shit like disappeared. Bro.
They made a TV show. Fuck the movie.
They made a movie about that shit and that shit disappeared, bro. That's crazy.
I mean,
They made a TV show?
they made a TV show.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's because that shit was beyond food.
I'm curious about how the new Marvel movie is gonna do.
Probably good because there's a lot.
Captain America. I think it's a new Captain America.
Yeah, it's probably gonna do good because there's a lot of people out there that still rock with the franchise as a whole. But if you want my honest opinion, I don't. There's two franchises there's one franchise they really haven't made money from, and I think Marvel has the potential to be the next franchise that they lose money on if they keep going the way they're going.
They just gotta keep putting stuff out though. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's working. You know.
For what? For Star Wars?
For Marvels.
For Marvels? I mean, yeah. For Marvel.
Well, yeah, Marvels. But like DC.
DC needs to put out more shit. That's DC's biggest problem because they do good. So like for me, DC movies are better written. Just have worse actors.
I don't know. I like DC movies. It's just fire.
Yeah, they just have worse actors. Like that's the biggest problem. Like the Wonder Woman was a good casting. The Asian dude as the Flash is just like weird to me. Don't like him.
I don't think he's bad.
He's not.
They changed up the character.
He just doesn't remind me of the Flash. Yeah, he doesn't remind me of Barry. So that one's gone. The nigga that they got playing Cyborg, I don't know why you did that. I don't even remember that nigga's name, but it's just not a good look. You know what they should have done?
Cyborg in there is crazy.
You wanna know what they should have done though?
Cyborg is like he's like Young Justice type shit. Like, you know
No, but in the original comics he wasn't. But
he's not up. But I'm saying he's not up in like Justice League cast.
Yes, he was.
Bro. Like they don't.
Yeah,
even have,
like
they don't even have Green Lantern. They don't have.
Well, they don't have a Green Lantern because the only Green Lantern that
they don't have the Martian. They don't have fucking.
Who would you cast as the Martian? Because I know who I would cast as Martian Manhunter.
As the Martian? I don't even know. Like, it doesn't matter. Just like the fact that they don't have him in there is crazy to me. Like,
No, the problem with who I would cast as the Martian Manhunter is he's already in Marvel.
He's already in Marvel.
Yeah, he's already a Marvel character.
They do that shit all the time.
Yeah, but do you know who I'm talking about?
Ryan Reynolds is fucking Green Lantern and Deadpool. Like.
Yeah, but do you know who I'm talking about as Martian Manhunter?
No, like I can't. It was a black guy. Really?
Yeah, nigga. Think about it, bro. He would be a good Martian Manhunter. He already got the face shape and everything. Like, and just imagine him talking all serious like Martian Manhunter. Bro, that shit would be gas.
Isn't he black though?
Martian Manhunter?
Yeah.
No, he's a green alien.
But he takes like a black character. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he takes on the form of a black person.
No, he doesn't.
What?
No.
When he transforms,
He can transform into anybody.
When he transforms into a human, though, like he has like a regular.
He
body.
just puts on a fucking cap and the trench coat, nigga.
But I'm saying he has like a regular body that he goes to and he forms to a black person. He's a black. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Have you watched any of the side series as well? Like the what is it? The Supergirl shit, like the Supergirl series. Like the Flash series.
I've been watching a lot of the animated series. Like I watched Dark Apocalypse just recently. That movie was pretty that movie was pretty wild. Oh, speaking of DC, guess who we're getting back as Constantine?
Really?
Keanu Reeves is playing Constantine in the second Constantine movie. It comes out shortly. Yeah, nigga. I loved him as Constantine.
Sure.
That movie was gas.
It was good. I don't know. It's just
he was good as Constantine, nigga. Like you just like he played the fuck out of that character.
Yeah, it's just,
I mean, he doesn't match the comic book, and that's me. This is coming from somebody who's just dead ass on comic books. He didn't match the comic books because Constantine's supposed to be like a fucking blonde haired dude, and be like kind of fucking rugged. But like he played that part to the fullest.
I like those kind of movies though. To be honest, like I don't know.
The grim darkness of it all.
Like
Watchmen. Loved Watchmen.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Or the Match with Mark Wahlberg. What's the name of that movie?
Punisher.
No, Mark Wahlberg. Something Max.
Steel?
Evil Max or something. Mad Max or something. Not Mad Max. That was like a.
That was the movie about the car.
Which I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with it too much. It wasn't bad, but it reminded me a lot of like a Borderlands live sequel or a live movie with the bandits and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was talking to Lisa's mom too, and she was watching Craven. Have you seen that movie?
No, but I've heard good things.
It wasn't bad. It was okay. I'm not gonna lie. It's just I've never even heard about that character.
The Hunter? Craven the Hunter?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Never heard about that character.
Ever? Yeah.
I'm like, all right, so we're just making up.
No. He's old.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We're just making up new niggas. That's crazy.
Like shit is crazy. Like shit is crazy. There's a lot of motherfuckers I would love to see in DC make a comeback. They can make really good movies. I think what everybody's next step is, bro. I think honestly, DC is more of like a grim dark universe than Marvel. So like DC, sometimes the best endings are still terrible.
Yeah. I mean, the Marvel series and shit, like the live series, they do pretty well. Like the Luke Cage, the Iron Fist.
That one got canceled.
Daredevil. What?
Got canceled.
What?
Those
the
two.
Daredevil?
The new Daredevil, the Luke Cage, Iron Fist got canceled. Luke Cage got canceled. The Jesse James one got canceled.
I actually the older ones. Like,
yeah, they all got canceled. The ones that were on TV, yeah.
I watched all of those, bro. I was like, yo, these are pretty good, except for the Jesse.
Huh?
I couldn't watch that.
Where she's just fucking everybody and beating the shit out of people. I was just like, this is wild.
I'm not gonna lie, shit.
Weird. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, bro. It's a different time. We're in a different time in history for sure, bro. Like, but
there's so much potential for shit too. Like it's like
Warhammer, I think is gonna be the next big thing, bro.
That'd be crazy as fuck, bro.
Bro, it's so.
But like, there's so much other shit that I'm like, who are these like writers and shit like that? Like, niggas are just out of steam, I guess.
Like they're terrible.
They need ideas because nigga, I got some. Hey, fuck with me, I got ideas, bro.
Bro, I literally would give.
Especially horror movies.
I would give my left and my right arm, both of my hands, to take over the narrative for Warhammer.
You gonna do audio writing?
Huh? Nah, bro. I would just talk like somebody. Yeah, just talk.
Write this shit down. Everything I say, write it down.
Yeah, bro.
That's a script.
Talk like Plies, letter to the industry.
Send that shit.
I got a lot to say in this motherfucker tonight. I got some VSOP.
What a sweet pussy. It's sad.
What a sweet pussy that. Sweet pussy sad. Yeah, so, but nah, he, like, I don't know, bro. A lot of the newer writings, I find me and my friend Chase talking about 40K a lot, and it's weird.
40K is the shit, bro.
It was. Now it's just getting to the point, bro.
I just need a concept.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, we was really sleep on it back when it was, like, really good. Like, when them niggas was getting active.
Like, the other series that I really liked was the Gears. Like, Gears of
War series? Yeah,
like,
bro.
That shit was
The expanded universe on that. Like, they have Gears of War D-Day coming out. Have you seen that shit? Oh, it's basically, like, you're going all the way back in time to the launch of the Locust, like, launching their first attack on the planet.
What?
Yeah, nigga. So Marcus Phoenix and Dom Santiago are coming back, nigga. And I can't wait.
That shit's sad,
Bro.
Like, that is the epitome of, like, great script writing and execution.
Loss.
Like,
That's the epitome. Like, any nigga that's really dealt with loss in his life.
But that whole story, like, he's trying to find Shorty. He finds Shorty. She's down there.
Bro, listen. The first one, he's chasing her. First one, you're chasing her. First one, you're chasing her around. Second one, you're chasing her.
Yeah.
Found the lead. Once you found the lead, it leads you to where she's at. She's being tortured. Nigga, you find her. She's skin, bones, nothing. Nigga, yeah, bro. And then, like, in his mind, he sees her walk out of there. She's this beautiful thing. The last time he saw it, boy, that fucking...
blows her
Bro,
ass
and
away.
then Marcus looks at him and is like, Dom, when he ends up with that.
Yeah.
That's when you knew shit was serious. That deep. That nigga talked through his nasal cavities, bro. You gotta hit it right.
Oh shit! But that whole.
And then he looks back down, and she. You're like, oh no!
Hurt, nigga.
Bruh. And then you get to that next part, and Marcus a real nigga for that, because Marcus said, look, I got an idea. We can sneak around the back, or we can go through these niggas' house, guns blazing, whatever you want to do. And if you was a real nigga, oh, you already knew what time it was. Front door. Oh yeah, we kicking this front door in. We killing all these, and Dom gonna talking shit when you kick that door open. What you motherfuckers running for now, bitch? Bring that asshole back here. I was like, damn, where Coltrane when you need him? Coltrane would have been down here talking about, damn, Dom, all in one. And then that nigga, did you play the last one?
Yeah, bro. That nigga.
Oh, when he let himself go?
Yeah, bro. The leash.
Bro.
And it came in that bitch ride. But
Y'all
this bitch up.
Yeah. Oh, y'all niggas is making it out. Fuck all that. I ain't got nothing else to live for.
Come on, bro. That's
About his shorty?
Blew that whole bitch up.
Bro.
Yeah. That's bro.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit tugged at my heartstrings. Mira's like, good. He bitched the whole. Mira was happy about it. Mira's like, that nigga cried maybe the whole time. Mira, that nigga Dom. Dom from Gears of War. You wanna know what made her sad though? You know what made her sad though? Watching Ty die.
Ty?
That nigga. First
Okay,
off,
so-
don't size my nigga. My nigga broke out of his jump harness and got right with that
The way
nigga.
he died, bro. I'm just like.
He shot it?
He didn't have to die, bro.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
They just killed him off. And I'm just like.
Nigga,
he was a real nigga, but I'm like, bro, it's the
they
real
let you
nigga.
bro. They let you know how the game was gonna go after that, bro. You knew in Gears of War 2, nobody was don't get attached to. I thought everybody was dying.
Nah, I knew certain people where I was like, that nigga Carmine, he gonna die every game. He's like Kenny.
You got the last Carmine fucked up. The
Carmine,
grunt killer Carmine, that nigga's out there.
But them
nigga-
niggas are dying left and right. I'm like, this nigga. We're not going back for him.
You what? It wasn't a go back for him moment. Remember,
But
he
I'm
just
saying, like, that nigga's that's the nigga you don't go back for. Like, the nigga with a helmet on he's a rat.
bro. I like that Carmine. That was actually my second favorite Carmine. My first favorite Carmine is Grunt Killer, because that nigga said he wasn't going out like the rest of his family. He said, yeah, very very much. I think he
But
said,
just like the whole concept, bro, the games, the weapons, the characters, the enemies, bro. I'm like, that shit is it. Like, as far as like making up a whole new game, that was it, bro. Like, 'cause
we don't get that no more.
Back then, you had Halo, Call of Duty. Them were the games that was running through everything. Then they made that game, and it was slept on, but it was so good. Like, they just need to do more of that. Just make a whole new game series. That's just crazy. I was like, oh, how we do that? We don't have any ideas. It's the AI generated game idea.
That's crazy. Fucking the whole world has gone nuts, my boy.
It's getting there. It seems.
What you mean, bro?
It seems upside down.
Niggas is literally just like AJ's like AJ's story kind of similar to yours, bro. Ours though.
Fuck no.
No. Like he said, the way it happened, he's like, she just came home one day. He was like, hey, what's up with you? And she was like, yeah, shit's just not going good. He's like, what? And nigga, him and his girl have been together literally 5 years.
The characters in that scenario were just.
I think his scenario is just different because that nigga. I mean, no, because they even lived on their own. Like, they had their own shit, and she just.
He should have. Never got ball. That's what I'm saying. Like, totally different people.
Totally different people.
Maybe different scenario. I mean, similar endings and results. But
No, I'm just saying, like, yeah, how the end came about. That's just crazy. Like, that's 2 people I know of this year that's how the ending happened.
Hey, motherfuckers is breaking it off, bro. Motherfuckers, it's the year.
2025,
It's
nigga.
the break off year.
Yeah, 2025 is like, fuck it. we was together in 2020 and we ain't got it together by 2025, bitches is just jumping ship.
Break that shit off.
They ain't got no more of that. You wanna know what it is, bro? We ain't had no good R&B music. That's what it is.
Stop.
That's it, bro. We ain't had no good R&B music since like late 2015.
That's the relation.
That's
what
it.
That's what it's been.
That's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't had no more of that. Put that woman first.
I guess I gotta change that. That's crazy.
Yeah, you gonna have to put out some good R&B. That's what it is. These women don't know.
Yeah, I got some shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's not related to this. Like, I'm not about to make a breakup shit.
You should, bro. That's how Rod Wave got put on.
I probably could.
Yeah, that's what you need to do.
Not off this. I just in general. Like,
Nah, bro, you should. Nah, use this pain, boy. That's how Rod Wave became a millionaire. And now that nigga's heart's not broken no more, that nigga can't make a song for shit.
You gotta make songs about happiness and then it's like,
Yeah, nigga, I don't want to listen to you no more. But as soon as you get your heart broken, nigga, don't worry, I'll be right here talking with you. That bottom boy survivor. That this whole we go to Calabasas.
Somebody need to hurt that nigga again.
Bro, oh God, bro, because when that nigga said
Sorry, Rod.
yeah, like you just can't be happy. I'm sorry. Like every time something good go good for you, nigga, I need something bad to happen right after because the album's gonna be trash. That nigga get in the studio talking about, nigga, we made it. You be like, oh, this
You
shit's
don't want to hear that shit.
yeah, bro.
We don't wanna hear that
We don't want to hear that from you.
We ain't make it yet, so we don't hear that
Yeah,
shit. We're not up there yet.
Nah, it's not even that, bro. You just don't like.
It's down bad.
Yeah, listening to him make it. It's just like niggas, like he don't. I don't know. Something about his voice don't just. It sounds like he's trying to make we made it music, and you still like nigga, like you sound like the struggle. Go back.
Yeah.
Go back.
Well, nah, that's just what works. Just like Boss Man Devo. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you listen to Boss Man.
Nope.
He got a very unique sound. You know what I'm saying? People fucking with it, but it's only gonna last for so long. Like, you never heard Boss Man Devo shit?
Fuck no.
No.
I think I have. Is it that nigga that raps off beat? Is it that nigga? It's that nigga, ain't it? That nigga that raps off beat?
It's crazy. I know.
Huh? That's not who that is?
Oh shit, yeah. He don't rap off beat, but he got a different flow. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Off beat. That
It's
nigga.
popular. It's popular.
That
Niggas
nigga.
fuck with this shit.
That nigga sound like Blueface, and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
shit's just fucking retarded.
Yeah. And it's people in the hood fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Who? I ain't heard nobody banging that nigga shit.
Everybody banging this shit. You go to the club, they're blowing that shit up.
Yeah, I bet the club is. The club blows a lot of shit that's
That's what
garbage
I'm
up.
saying. Like that's
Nigga,
just like Tekashi 6ix9ine.
what's that nigga?
You know what I'm saying? Like-
Yeah, but the difference is Tekashi 6ix9ine. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't fuck with Tekashi 6ix9ine, but you hear some of that shit in the club, you like, okay, this shit low key turn.
That's what I'm saying. You listen to Boss Man D-Lo, you and that bitch,
I'm not.
you drunk, that shit sliding, bro. It's the
No.
same shit.
No.
I didn't like Tekashi. I did not fuck with that nigga at all. I didn't like his character, his personality, his whole
His
face,
aesthetic, yeah,
his
nigga.
persona. Like, but when I'm in the club drunk, that shit's going, bro. You know
Nigga.
that shit. I couldn't deny it because I'm in that bitch sliding. Like, you know,
What that
it's the
nigga?
same shit with Boss Man.
That nigga come out, Sky! You in that bitch? Oh shit! Hey, yo, turn that bitch up.
That bitch sliding.
Hey,
But yeah, it's the same shit, bro. Same shit. Different archetype.
yeah, bro.
And it's just you know what I'm saying? It's in waves, bro. They're gonna have that moment, and then it's gonna be down from here. But it's all about can a nigga transition, like, and most artists that are like rappers like that do drill and shit like that, they have talent for that, but it's not transition. You know what I'm saying? They can't transition it into anything else that's gonna be as productive, and it's just really just hard in the music industry. But in the next 5 years, music is definitely gonna change because motherfuckers are only gonna be wanting to listen to the same shit for so long. You know what I'm saying? It's the same recycled stuff. So in the next 5 years, like, it has to. Just like when EDM or dubstep and all that shit was a phase, like all that came in and it kind of broke the mold as far as like what most people were listening to. People listen to more electronic dance music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, R&B might be, you know what I'm saying? R&B might be the next.
Yeah, bro, we just-
These niggas gonna be on some R&B love shit. Everybody breaking up.
Everybody
You know what I'm
breaking up.
saying?
Everybody
It's hot girl summer.
heartbroken.
It's hot girl summer again. You
Talk to
feel
me nice or don't talk at all.
Exactly. And then motherfuckers just like, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? We outside. And it's just gonna have to be a. We need artists. We need female R&B artists. Female R&B artists. That's ones that set it off. The male R&B artists, they.
Nah, bro. I think you got it backwards. I think.
Hell. Stop.
Check me out. I think the men are the one who set the tone. So your R&B is gonna be set by men, like the Genuines, the Casey and JoJo. But then the women in their quarter, that's when women blow the fuck out of the men that came. But you need the men to set the tone, because like the Life Jenningses, the fucking Genuine, the fucking Maxwells, the fucking Luther Vandross, the fucking. And then then the second phase of that is when you're gonna get the MJ and Mary J. Blige's, the Keisha Cole.
No, you need some fucking Aretha fucking Frank. You need some Whitney Houston.
Shut
you
up.
need some motherfucking Mary J. Blige. Some yeah, bro. You need we need that. That's what we need to rock with. That Alicia.
Boy, I'm so sad.
That early Alicia.
Boy.
Yeah.
That first album drop.
That's gonna set that bitch off. That's what we need. I ain't gonna hold it. But you got, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to be a wave. Like speaking on some real shit, women are gonna have to learn from this whole fallacy of independency and being, you know what I'm saying, a strong independent woman and all that. They're gonna have to go through all that pain and all that hurt. And it's gonna take we still gonna have to wait a little bit, unfortunately, for them to be on the other side until they get hurt. Unfortunately, that's the byproduct of that. And then they start putting out some real hurt shit. You know what I'm saying? Some real, like, oh, I need this nigga. You feel me? Like, I need a man. You know what I'm saying?
I think my days will come without you.
You feel
but
me?
I'm
Like,
hurting while they do.
like,
and when my heart can take
Yeah,
I keep on running back to you. What?
that's it, bro.
Bro, I told you, bro.
That's it.
That the women ain't got, bro.
All
All the top female artists right now, you got to realize they all singing about being hoes. Even the bitch. Mary keep telling me about this bitch. She's at Dunkin' all the time. She's on the Dunkin' posters and everything. Yeah, she's on the Dunkin' posters or whatever. Sabrina Carpenter or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Somebody
She
said-
does pop music.
Somebody said that she's just the white version of Sexy Red.
Yeah, okay.
Somebody said that's just the white version of Sexy Red. Like, because apparently she had like a concert where she had two niggas get up on stage and one was in her face and the other one was behind her, and them niggas was Eiffel Toweling her on stage, and niggas was just like, bro, it's people's daughters were out there in the
crowd.
crowd.
Her knees bent over and shit. Like, and I'm like,
So she really is the white version of Sexy Red.
no,
Nigga.
that's facts. That is not that she said that. Yeah. I didn't,
Bro, the first time, yeah, your face crunched up a
I
little
didn't
bit.
see
You were
that.
like,
I didn't see that because I was like, who you finna say, nigga? But you said sexy, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
somebody said the difference between her and Sexy Red. Bro, Reddit be killing me. Reddit is like, the only difference between fucking Sabrina Carpenter and Sexy Red is Sabrina Carpenter gonna call it fellatio. Sexy Red gonna call it giving head.
That shit's sick, bro. Oh, but they're riding that wave, you know, because women are being pushed to the, hey, the independent.
Throw that bitch out there.
Yeah, bro.
Throw that coochie.
It's cool, bro.
Pop that pussy, make it pop.
Niggas just gotta wait on their turn, bro. Motherfuckers just gotta wait on their turn, man. Now is the come up season. That's why like, this is timing. You feel me? Like, we're in a trough. We're in a low.
I just can't understand. I don't understand how you can make lyrics like, go ahead and make that pussy pop. 6 foot tall, dread head.
Type shit.
Yeah.
And that shit's
Panties off, nigga.
And that's what
And
they
she gonna slide and niggas and bitch gonna be in the club talking about, yeah, sexy, know me.
And that's what they're sliding to. They're getting drunk.
6 foot, dread head, panties drop.
They're healing.
I don't know what that is.
They're healing.
Oh, nigga. Oh, yeah.
Healing.
You know, they said the best way to heal a hole is to plug it. I'm dead. The best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else.
Yeah, and that's exactly what her friends are telling her, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Ooh. Shut up. No way.
Exactly, bro. Of course.
When?
I'm telling you, bro. That is the propaganda, bro. That just meets.
You know for a fact they're saying that?
Social, they're hoes. What do you mean? What else are they gonna say? They're not gonna say anything positive or hoes have positive and enlightening things to say?
Sometimes.
Stop.
No. Sometimes good advice. Sometimes good advice can come out of the mouth of the least suspectful. Is it probably gonna happen for her? No, but very rarely.
Sometimes it's crazy.
Sometimes, bro. Like there was a crackhead once that told me. He told
Oh my god.
wait. You gonna be like, that's pretty good advice,
That's a quote of crackhead.
bro? Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't
Okay.
say advice for crackhead.
Yeah.
But in general,
but hear me out.
You could say maybe like okay, but in general and for the most
Yeah. I'm not saying every crackhead. I'm not saying listen to every crackhead.
Yeah.
Cause he gonna tell you some shit like smoke this rock. But every now and then, them
I know
niggas.
what you need, nigga. Here.
Yeah. Every now and then,
nigga, that's what you need.
every now and then, a nigga can get a moment of clarity and just come up with some philosophical shit. He
Nah,
gonna ask
he
you.
hit that rock.
But then he gonna ask you for $5 right after that.
He finna drop a banger. He finna start beating on the door. Finna drop a banger on your ass. You like, oh yeah, hold on, let me record this shit. Yeah. That's why niggas go to the hood, bro. That's why niggas go to the hood. They take their phone and they record it with them.
Cause you cracks in the park.
You know, oh yeah, we need a hit that. I know where to go. They ain't going to no studio. They're not going to no mix session. They going right there down to fucking university. They going right there down to Fisk.
Yeah.
You already know where them niggas is at. Right?
You know that nigga hit you.
Nigga named Hot Top outside.
Hey,
Hey, what up, young? What it is? It's a real dog anthem. That nigga finna slide.
Bro, you walk up on an old head talking that
Yeah.
You know he about to. That nigga got his own beat in his head. He got. If he have a pen cap and a pen in his hand, he about to slide some shit.
Nigga got so much soul in his voice, so much crack in his body.
That nigga gonna hit you with the ha ha ha. You gonna be like, oh shit, this nigga a super villain in real
Nigga
life.
got ad-libs.
Yeah, that nigga. Dumb daughter sitting sideways. I'm sitting.
Like, you know how many videos I see of that shit, bro?
Bro, there's a lot of niggas from Florida.
Slide.
Bro, there's a lot of niggas from Florida.
Niggas be in a jail cell. Slide that bitch.
Yeah.
Whole song.
Bro, no
Niggas in there
chorus.
vibing. Niggas in there vibing.
6 minutes straight of verses, no chorus.
You got niggas in the
No
back.
hook.
You got niggas in the back know the hook.
Oh,
Singing that shit.
I'm sitting sideways with something dirty with the package on it.
Everybody in that bitch. I'ma go home someday.
Oh my god.
Niggas in that bitch.
I
Harmonizing.
see dead
You know
people
what I'm saying? Y'all niggas
coming
commit
out
murder.
their grave.
Y'all niggas commit murder and y'all can harmonize. Bro, that's crazy.
I see dead people.
That's crazy.
But I be watching some of them videos. I be like, these niggas low key slid. Why these niggas ain't got a fucking contract? Because these, you would figure that the studio would love them.
I'm saying,
You
bro.
ain't gotta pay them niggas a nothing but
All you
rocks.
need is a rock.
Them niggas don't know what percentages are or nothing like that. Nigga,
I
this
give you
is
4
a
rocks. I give you 4
4
rocks
rocks.
and 4 songs, nigga. Come on.
Nah, nigga, I need the whole album done by Friday, and I got you the biggest crack rock you've ever seen in your life. Nigga gonna be like,
Some Dave Chappelle shit.
yeah, the nigga,
I bought you the biggest rock.
we be on for days.
That's another thing too.
I see dead people.
Bro, like all these shows that they be putting on and shit, bro. I don't know why. I feel
All
I'm
this
just-
shit is regurgitated.
Exactly, bro. I'm just in that. I think I'm just in that old head stage to where like.
Everything sucks.
But I'm like, yeah, like I'm just like, bro, like. This shit's
Sports
already
sucks now.
happened,
Sports suck now. Like I'm not really good with any sports. The last fighter I was really heavy into was Andre Adesanya.
Israel Adesanya.
Yeah, Israel
He get
Adesanya.
his ass beat.
He on a
And, that's,
regular.
and to me,
He's taking dives.
I'm glad you know, but
But yeah, bro,
this
like
nigga Alex Pereira, bro, he's a firefighter. But this nigga John Jones, bro, I can't wait for this nigga to fight, bro. He's the only thing keeping me entertained as far as sports. Like just the idea of that fight, bro. Just him fighting again. It's really what's got it going. For
that nigga's dirty. That nigga's gonna win.
me. Bro, who?
John Jones.
He's gonna win?
Yeah.
I
You gotta
think,
remember he's dirty as fuck, nigga.
I think he's gonna lose and retire for the bread. Because he's there, bro. We've seen it too many times. Like niggas are losing, and that's why he's been waiting for the negotiation. He wants for this fight, for this loss, only loss that'll ever be on his record. Niggas 40-0, multiple division champion. They gotta pay him ends for the loss.
It's still gonna be a draw.
For the loss. No, it's gonna be a loss.
Still gonna be a draw.
I don't think he's gonna win, bro. But if he goes out on top, that's that you know what I'm saying that.
Well, I mean, Mayweather did it.
Yeah, but
Mayweather did it.
Mayweather is an extreme exception, bro. Mayweather had
only fought people that were out of their prime or weren't good.
But I don't know about that.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say that.
Yep.
Hell,
That nigga he's not that good of a.
Pacquiao is no.
No, he fought Pacquiao and lost that fight.
Pacquiao, he fought him multiple times.
Yeah, he lost that
and
first
beat
one.
his ass.
No, the first one he lost. He
You think
lost.
so?
He lost.
You think so?
I know so. Nigga, I was sitting in a room with a bunch of other niggas in the military. We had nothing else to do but watch this fight now.
Yeah.
We all in this
I
bitch.
watched that fight too.
We
bro.
all in this bitch.
Same shit.
And when that nigga got hit that one time and went down and the referee stepped in and stopped that nigga from getting slumped out, everybody in that bitch went, oh, who had Mayweather? And niggas didn't even have to say nothing. The niggas that had Mayweather went ahead and handed the money over. They were like, yeah, bro, that referee stopped him from getting knocked
He had to. He went down. I know what fight.
That nigga was dead, and then
He had to. That's his job to do that. And boxing is different too. They gotta stop once.
nigga, they could stop it, but the fight should have been called there. That nigga was asleep.
Nah,
Because when he got back up, what'd he do? He started hugging on Pacquiao. And the nigga, I remember that because niggas, the jokes after that were somebody needs to tell Floyd that he needs to hug his wife and punch Pacquiao. Because that nigga had just gotten to the fight where he hit his wife. They said I said, that's crazy. Pacquiao done hit him so hard, he turned into his wife outside the ring.
I saw that.
Nigga, I was like, niggas is fucking rolling. Bro, but they were right, bro. Like, Pacquiao really had that nigga done. And they literally did everything they could to get that nigga enough time to recover his ass back up. And then he didn't even win. He still didn't even win. They went to a decision card and they gave it to that nigga. He was asleep for a round and a half.
Everybody had a major like contingency with that fight, bro. Because everybody's like, he didn't win that fight, and I'm just like, maybe he probably paid him. You know,
He paid everybody off.
It's like Tank Davis. For everybody who doesn't, you know what I'm saying, or didn't watch the Tank Davis fight, like with him, Tank Davis and what's that man's name? Roach. What's his first name? Sorry, Roach. But yeah, I don't know. I think Roach might have, won that fight. And it is what it is, the name of the game too, though, because you got this guy Tank Davis Gervonta Davis putting on these fights, and I'm sure somebody's paid somewhere. Like, he's not gonna put on these fights to lose. These people aren't stupid, especially in these industries, like in these industries where there's like hundreds of millions of dollars on the line, and I don't know. It's just questionable. And the same shit with Israel Adesanya. Like, a lot of those fights are questionable too, because when you see a fighter who's just capable of dominating everybody in his weight class, all of a sudden just not fighting the same. And I get like there's age and stuff like that involved, but like, I don't know, like it's just hard to see the outcomes that are happening. Like I don't know, entertainment is paid, and it's like, but nobody cares, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't know how y'all feel, chat. How y'all feel about fake fights? I'm not talking about wrestling. That shit sucks. It's not bad, but it's crazy now. I watched this shit the other day, and apparently John Cena is a bad guy. When I was watching wrestling, John Cena used to be the good guy. He used to be the guy. Like, and now he's the bad guy. I don't even know. That's just, it's all for a narrative. It's all for entertainment. None of it's real, to some degree. Maybe UFC. I will say a lot of the lower ranking fights, like in UFC, those are real. Those people are fighting for a position. But once you get to like the number one contender spot or the championship belt, those are based on whoever Dana says is gonna win. Whoever's gonna have the biggest outcome.
Whoever Dana says is gonna win, so that Las Vegas can make their money, so that Dana can go pretend to be a professional gambler, so he can make his money. That's how they. Bro, I noticed how all that shit worked now. They're like, oh yeah, Dana White's been banned from 6 casinos. I'm like, yeah, that nigga's not that
That
good.
nigga's got a gambling problem.
Yeah, that nigga has a gambling problem. That nigga's not the best card shark ever. They're like, oh no, Dana White will clear that bitch out. He'll walk out of there with, $6 million in profit. I'm like, yeah, he just made them $20 million in profit. Like, what are you talking about?
Gay ass 200 mil.
Yeah, off a fight.
Last week. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
by calling fucking Rampage Jackson and being like, if you don't go to sleep
Yeah.
in the 3rd round, nigga,
Yeah.
you're cut.
It's crazy, bro. And it's,
That's all sports though. Like people keep telling me that they're like, oh bro, like you're just one of those people. No, bro, like I honestly believe because we have niggas from Coco that went to the NFL and they're telling us, they're like, yeah, bro, you know who's winning before you step out on the field. Like they let you know.
no way.
Yeah.
NFL scripted?
Yes.
Stop.
Yes.
Stop it. No way. I don't think it's scripted, but I think like
No, nigga, they're like, it's like they're like, yeah, they're like you're told they'll come in the locker room. It's like
points though, points for sure. Like I don't think it's like points. Maybe
Yeah.
like they're like, okay, these guys are gonna win by around this much.
no.
There's no way it's to the T.
No,
You
almost.
feel me?
Almost. They're like it's almost
impossible.
No.
There's too many variables.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is, bro.
No, it's not. You just switch out. Like you literally just tell niggas that they can't play their heart. Do you want to make your $200 million check this year?
They're
Do you want to?
guaranteed- They're guaranteed. They're not gonna make it all, but they're guaranteed their money. Like
Yeah. But if you fuck up bad enough, you don't get re-signed, and then you don't get more money.
But they
And then they already have they have superstars. Why do you need superstars? Because I need to sell merchandise. Why do we need merchandise sales? Because the NFL is not as popular as it used to be. But you can make superstars, and superstars, just like in WWE, are going to make you money. Vince McMahon has showed these niggas how the game is played. Why? Because he took a sport, if you will, that was maybe C League when it first started, and turned WWE, SmackDown, and Raw.
Backyard wrestling.
Yeah, exactly. Into a fucking multi-billion-dollar. Both of those are multi-billion-dollar franchises, and he's so outlandish with it. He even had. You remember when Donald Trump bought him from him? Like Donald Trump bought the WWE and the SmackDown from him. Yeah, bro. Like that shit was crazy to me. I was like, these motherfuckers. It's just out here doing whatever, and like that. You found out when you were a kid. You were like, oh, this shit is real. It doesn't.
It's fake.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You're like, oh, this shit is real. Then niggas tell you that shit's fake, and then you start watching it, and then like just watch football.
Not really punching you, bro.
Yeah, just watch football and be like there are teams that you're
I was
like.
struck, bro. I was struck. Like I was
hurt.
I'm like, this shit is.
This nigga slapping him like this.
This
I
shit
ain't,
ain't real.
yeah, I ain't never hit.
I was like, cause when I punch a nigga, like
I cock all the way back and I go straight forward.
I'm actually like stomping his foot. I was devastated.
I was like, that's the wrong way to throw a punch.
Yeah.
Hey, you're off balance.
That's fact.
You're gonna get knocked down. But nah, bro. So think about it like this: your contract says you're guaranteed this much. In that contract, the stipulation is gonna be like you got to do what you're told. Here, it's also an NDA, so you can't tell anybody you're doing what you're told. But literally, we have some of these Coco niggas come back home and they're like, yeah, bro, like, yeah, we can play better. Yeah, we know we can play better, but there's no money in it. There's no money. You can play to the best of your ability if you want to. If you're not the nigga they want to be a superstar, guess what happens? Bench. That's it. You just ride the bench. Go ahead and ride that pine because you don't know how to follow instructions. Why? Because we've already picked who our superstar is going to be. We've already started printing out the merchandise. Tyreek Hill's name is on the back of every fucking jersey. Nigga, he is going to be the #1 Dolphin. Doesn't matter if we get somebody who's faster than Tyreek Hill. He is our superstar. You're not going to outperform him. No matter if you run better than him. You see what I'm saying? And like me and you as business owners, if we've already invested $150 million into this nigga, because we gave him a contract for $150 million, we want our $150 million back. Yes. Because me and you both invested $150 million. So we need $300 million for me and you to feel like we walked away with anything.
We need more than that.
Yeah, but I'm saying minimum.
We both need 2 times.
Oh, we need 600.
Niggas
I want 600
million.
million.
Break even. Niggas want to profit.
If we were profiting, if you brought home 3 and I brought home 3, that's 6. We paid him 15.
15 mil?
Yeah.
For what? I thought you got 150 mil.
Yeah, well, if he got 150 mil and then you made 150 mil, you made 300 million, and I made 300 million. That's
Oh,
600 million.
yeah.
We done made our money back on this nigga.
Yeah.
That was a good investment. But I need to see that investment.
Yeah.
So
Let's see that return.
yeah, we have to.
Yeah.
But we're not taking losses. You think the niggas are sitting in that penalty? You think they sitting up there in that viewing box going, "Oh, we about to take a loss today"?
Hell no, niggas bought a new suit.
And then and then the niggas in Vegas is calling the niggas inside that viewing box and saying, "Hey yo, we stand to make $1.2 trillion tonight if Kansas City loses." And so that nigga then called.
Ain't making that much, niggas. Niggas 1.2 trillion. I don't know about that.
And betting over all the casinos, not one casino. I'm talking about all the casinos
Yeah.
on the Super Bowl. That's an easy number.
Ditko?
That's an easy number. That's an easy
I don't
fucking.
think they're generating that much revenue. Honestly, maybe like the total sales and everything included, but like if you're talking about just
How much money was bet on the Super Bowl last year? Americans alone wagered $123 billion. That's in America alone.
Yeah, but that's the only place that football is really bet on.
Probably not.
Like, not like for the most part. I'm not to say like yeah, but that's the rest of the world's not gonna make up that 900 billion.
My bad, I lied. It's 151.6. No, it was 1 point. Yeah, wait. What was the first number? Okay, so it's $123 billion. Yeah, so $123 billion was wagered across all betting apps and casinos.
I can believe that. That's
Okay, so like 1.2 trillion was a little bit of a stretch. Okay, but you know what the fuck I mean? That's still a ridiculously high number.
It is. No, it is. For one.
So the commissioner gets a call from Vegas that says, "Hey, we're gonna make 1.6 billion. We stand to make. So even if they made half of that, because let's say everybody bet on Kansas City, right? Most of the people bet on Kansas City to win because whatever. So let's say they're gonna make even a third.
Lost.
Yeah.
That's the odds. That was because of the odds.
Yeah. So let's say the odds. So let's say the odds are whatever the fuck they were.
I don't
People.
even know.
Yeah, people were like, let's see.
I don't even
What were the odds of the Super Bowl this year?
Like, probably like 200 to 1 for Kansas City.
Philadelphia Eagles. What were the odds for the Super Bowl in 2024? Was it 2024 or 2025? All right, it won't tell me what the odds were. The odds for this year are pulled up, but not the odds for last year. But anyway,
Yeah, it wasn't good.
yeah, but it's not showing me the Chiefs versus the Eagles odds. Oh, yes, it is. Have the best odds to win at the Super Bowl at -115. 115. That doesn't make sense.
For what?
Does it say?
To 1? So they're for the Chiefs?
Yeah.
So it's 115 under for the Chiefs, which they were favored.
Yeah.
So that's not that long, depending on, but that's when the score and all that other shit starts to come in. Like,
Yeah. But
how
what I'm saying is, let's say even out of that 1.23, I mean, out of the $123 billion, let's say the casino stood to make half of that. Let's say they even took half of that home because the Chiefs lost, right? Nigga, they made what is that? What did you say? 1, 2, so that's 6, 60, let's call it 65. They made $65 billion overall in Vegas. You don't think he could call up the commissioner, the NFL commissioner, and be like, "Hey, we stand to make $65 billion."
I'm gonna get half.
Well, they probably get more than that because most people probably took the easier out. More people probably bet on the Chiefs than they did the Eagles, because that's how they determine who's going to win. Because we need to know where we stand to make the So even if they took half, because if it would have been split right down the middle, then they would have made no money. So the odds had to be in favor of the house winning. You know what I mean? So the money that they had to pay out to people who bet on the Eagles had to be less than the money that they were going to make had the Eagles. Yeah, so even but if the total money wagered was 123 billion, even if they paid out half of that, which is 65 billion dollars, nigga, they're still up 65 billion dollars on one sporting event. Yeah, so like he would call the commissioner easy, and that's just on one event for the year. Be like, hey, look.
And they're like, damn, that's low. Our numbers are low this year.
Yeah, nigga, you know, somebody in the room talking like, God damn it, what we got to do? We had Taylor Swift out there. We had all these people
We
out
did
there.
$8 billion last year.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, bro. These broke motherfuckers in America, they ain't paying enough.
That's crazy, bro. And that sports betting is like one of the biggest reasons why I started watching sports again, like basketball, football.
March Madness is like the number one bet on thing in the world.
Yeah, and I was on Prize Picks and
Did you bet?
Huh?
Did you bet
On what?
March Madness? The start of March
No,
Madness?
I don't do that shit no more, bro. All my funds are going to trading because I'm not stupid. But like,
I'd rather not bet against the fucking house every time
like,
they
my
lose.
odds are way better. Like I have a 92% chance of
Winning.
winning my shit versus like the
The
crazy
less than-
shit.
the less
I'm
than
saying I
two.
get on there. You know,
And some niggas hit for like crazy amount. Like
no,
last,
I do, yeah.
wait,
I was
3
hitting.
years?
Believe me, I was hitting. But then I was not. I was like losing too. Like you know what I'm saying. But I would lose like $20 here, $15 here. When I was hitting, I was making like $300, $400. You know what I'm saying? So it really wasn't a thing to me, and I was just like, I'm
good off this.
Because I had to focus more on sports. I had to
Watch who was playing what. You was going to the
But
sports bar.
I had to like read into the players. I had to investigate some stuff like.
How's this nigga usually perform?
Analyze the whole new market, bro. And that's time that I didn't want to spend into that shit. I really just wanted to look at it like, oh, I know this guy's pretty good. He's good for 15 points. You know what I'm saying? Or this guy's good for
Nigga,
6 rebounds.
Some guy was like video recording like what it's like on betting night in like Vegas, and like nigga, you'll see niggas walk into that casino. I don't know how these niggas do it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like I could fucking never in my life walk in someplace like the guy was watching this one dude, and he posted the content with the guy's permission or whatever. But like the guy walked in, he's like, yeah, let me get $250 on Kansas City, another 4,000 on the Packers. Like niggas betting real fucking money. Yeah. Oh, let me get 500. Let me get 500 on Miami Heat, and then the other one was like, oh yeah, and I want to put 6,000 on Golden State. I'm sitting there going, this nigga just put up a nigga's house payment in bets. That nigga did $6,000 and $4,000. That's 10 bands. That nigga then did 200. What was it? 400 and then 500 on fucking basketball. Yeah. Like nigga, like what? As a side? That's your side job, my dude?
Well, guys that do that, they know
they know they shit.
They know what they're doing, and it's their odds are still not favorable for me. Like they might be, you know what I'm saying? Because there's too many variables. Like a nigga could get injured and
nigga catch a cold. Nigga catch a
put your
cold.
whole shit right there, 6 bands down, because the nigga got injured.
And nigga caught a cold halfway through the game. Now all of a sudden this nigga ain't playing no more.
Yeah,
You sitting at home talking about get your ass up.
Or niggas just sit and he's sitting out that game and they don't report that until the game starts. You're shitty. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck no.
That shit's crazy.
I don't really like gambling. You know what I'm saying? It's not really my
I don't promote gambling either. I think it's stupid. I like going to play blackjack.
I would like to, I like to play
blackjack.
like blackjack and
Like Texas Hold'em.
yeah, and
I like that
poker and shit like that, but
I don't like roulette. I've never been a craps nigga.
no.
Actually, in the back of class with the snacks on the line, nigga, the hot Cheetos and shit. That
This nigga playing Bone 7.
nigga, bro, oh God,
That boy been click clack, click clack, click clack.
boom, nigga, run me them airheads. Yeah, run me them airheads. Put them bitches down. What you got? You ain't got. Bro, what you got? Run them airheads.
This nigga hustling on Bones.
Oh, that nigga put up down a pack of 5 gum. Okay, for your 5 gum, I'll put up an Arizona tea, hot fries. Nigga, you got to because 5 gum was kicking back in the day. That shit was worth something.
Yeah, that shit was it.
You can't tell me a nigga busted open a pack of 5 gum. How it feels to chew 5 gum, nigga. Them commercials used to have your ass amped. You like 5 gum really did shit, boy. I put this 5 gum in my mouth. I'm about to run it at PE. Niggas really about to see me on the court.
Yeah, you pull that shit out, you better be getting ready to get everybody in the
Every bitch, even the ones you don't like, is about to be on your neck. She gonna be like, "You got gum?"
Yeah, I never pulled gum out of class. I always would wait until
So you're in the hallway and slick. You was that slick nigga that niggas be like, "Where you get that gum?" And you be like, "Oh, yeah." Oh, who'd you get it from? I'm not telling you.
Got a whole stick in the back pocket.
Whole pack.
A whole pack of that bitch. Yeah. Nah, I ain't bust that shit down. You bust that bitch open, and then everybody like, yo, I can get some. Fresh pack. Now you only got like 4 pieces left.
And then that's when it never failed. That's when the girl you was really fucking with pull up on you, and she'd be like, she always give you one, so you always gotta give her one. So now you down to 3, and then your best friend gonna see you in the hallway. And you know he'll be like, "Hey, yo, such and such said you gave him gum." You gonna be like, "Nah." Now I'm down to 2, and I can't give nobody none, cause if I lose these last 2 sticks of gum, bro, I'm gonna be up and pissed.
At Palm Bay High, bro, we had this culinary teacher who used to brew tea, and he would sell it like in between classes. Like you could go and it was like $1 each one, bro.
Yeah.
And it was like styrofoam white, bro. That shit was so good, bro. Niggas used to be racing for that shit, bro. Because he would only sell it like after 5th period, towards the end of school day, like in between class. So
Ice in that bitch.
you
Kick.
had to be in to the common area, slide that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
You would use one of them
And then-
niggas slide.
Yeah, I used to slide because I would have to slide over there and then go across campus to my next class in 2 minutes, nigga. We had 2 minutes. You know that bell?
It's
bell
real. That ding,
yeah,
ding,
yeah.
ding.
They teachers they'll send your ass to the dean.
Quick.
You ain't
Sanders,
make
what
it.
you doing late in my
You
class?
ain't make it, but I'd be running towards the class, and I'd be like, Mr. So and So, I got the tea. They'd be like, yeah, you be risking it for that damn tea. I'm like, this shit's
Every
so
time.
good, it's
No,
worth
you
it.
don't. No, you
It's
don't.
worth it. You feel me? Because if I don't make it, I'm gonna just go sit in the band room. Like,
That's it.
I'm not going. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah, you
I'm
want
not
the
going
max.
to the dean's office.
You want the back of me as Zap said. I'm about to go sit with these band nerds and
You know what I'm
just.
saying? Just sip this tea. Fuck what you talking about.
You're in this class? Absolutely. Always a substitute in the band room.
Yeah, but no, we had it didn't matter, nigga. I would just go into the drum room. We had our own, in the back, in the cut. I'd just be sitting in there. The teacher don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He's not checking passes, like, to make sure you can be there. Like, he's like, hey, how you doing, Mr. Rivera? He's like, what's up? About to go in there and practice. Okay. Be in that bitch, sipping that bitch, listening to Raw Wave or some shit, bitch. Cooling. Fuck, like, I give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
So you get that call to your house. Mr. Sanders was not in 3rd period today.
Like, I said you missed class. Like, I was in school all day.
Yeah.
I'm not skipping. I'm not going nowhere. Like one class. Like, oh yeah, we had a substitute, so probably didn't mark me. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
My mom didn't even ask me no questions. She'd be like, "It said you wasn't at school today. You better not been in that fast ass little girl house." She didn't even give me a chance to respond. I'd be like, "Mom, I was in every other period."
Ass was whooped.
Huh?
Ass was whooped.
Nah, I would say about high school. My mom started putting her hands on me like right around that age. She was just like, "You big as fuck." And she like my mom looked at me. I'll never forget that day. Mom said, "I'm about to stop whooping you," and I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah." She was like, "You too fucking big." Yeah, like she was like, "Don't get fucked up. Don't get it twisted. I'll fade you like any of my boyfriends."
I ain't never.
I ain't had that problem.
I ain't never did that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That
I was a
deserved
good
it.
kid. You feel me? One time, my mom disciplined me. She punched me in my face because I, you know what I'm saying, I had a girl over. I was jamming her ass up. You feel me? In the room. She caught me. You know what I'm saying? She was mad as fuck. And she was like, I hope you at least had the common sense to put on a condom.
And you're like, "Yeah," and she clapped you.
I ain't say nothing. She was like, stopped my ass, and I'm like, the girl's behind me crying and shit. She's crying because my mom's yelling at me and shit like that, and I'm like, why are you crying? Like, the fuck?
You ain't just get
You know what
fucked.
I'm
I
saying?
just got
You
fucked
didn't
up.
get punched in the face, like the fuck.
You need to be ready to bust that shit open.
That's it, bro. And like, she was like, and my mom's like saying she was gonna kick me out of the house, and like, so I gotta drive this girl home, and she's like, "Is your mom really gonna kick you out?" I'm sorry. Like, no, she's just saying that shit. She's just hot. She's like, but she punched you in the face, and I'm like, that's just my mom, bro. Like, that shit was light. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I saw that shit coming, and I was like,
I can't die. If I dodge this bitch, then she gonna come back. She gonna follow back.
She gonna beat our ass.
Yeah. Then she gonna fuck us up. Like, she need to get this punch out the way.
Ate that shit. You feel me? Like, I was like, oh my god, I deserve that.
Yeah. I never had that problem. After my mom found out I was jamming shit up, my mom just let it ride. She was just like, fuck it. Like,
no. After that time, she just was like, don't be bringing no girls over to my house. Like, she would be mad at me, but she knows, like, I'm an adult too. I got a job. Like, I'm going to school. I got a job. Like, I'm paying my bills. And, like, so my mom, she respected, you know what I'm saying? She just wanted me to respect, you know what I'm saying, her house. Because, I get that. So I just started jamming hoes up in the car. You feel me? Like, jamming up at that place. That was it.
My mom looked at me. She said, she was mad the first time. The first time she called me, she was mad than a motherfucker. Yeah. But after that, she sat me down. She said, I get it. She goes, but I'd rather you fuck her here where you're going to use protection than take her to her house.
Yeah,
Take her to her house. Nah, I was big on that.
That boy in there raw.
I'm not, bro. I wasn't hitting a lot of shit raw at first.
Crazy. Yes.
Like, I wasn't.
That's why so many girls got pregnant at my high school, because, like, nobody used condoms. Motherfuckers just raw everywhere.
Nigga, I was just so, like, I was one of them niggas. Like, I was jamming shit up, and I was just like, bro, it's gonna take me one time to get burnt, and I'm gonna be. And one of my homeboys really caught that shit.
See, I wasn't fucking.
I
wasn't fucking with no hoes, too.
He caught gonorrhea, and that nigga say, he's like, nigga, this shit burns. I'm like, what? He's like, shit burns. And so, like, he literally, he put it off for like a week or so, and then he couldn't take that shit no more, and he went to the doctor. The doctor's like, yeah.
Put that shit off for a week. Yeah. And he had symptoms? That's crazy.
Right, like, because he was like, oh, no, you know, it could be this, it could be that. Nah.
He's in denial.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
He was like, nah.
And then, but he also asked our health teacher, like, how do they test for gonorrhea? And she's like, oh, that she's like, they gotta take the swab and stick it inside your penis hole to find out. Or chlamydia.
That's the barbaric way. That's the old way.
Yeah, no, that's how they do it.
Huh?
No, that's how they do it.
No, not anymore.
No, that's how you get a rapid test. Yes. The other test is the blood test, but if you're having symptoms that bad, they're going to.
You just piss in the cup and they have bacteria.
Yeah.
That shit is barbaric.
No.
They do that, yeah, but like, and that is actually a more accurate test. But what they do
that's
is
what
like,
they. Yeah.
if you just pee in a cup and they.
Yeah, they can do that, but if you having symptoms that bad, they're just like, hey, pull down your pants. They hit you with that bitch one time.
No.
What'd you say? You pissing in that cup, boy?
Hell yeah, every time. Because that college swab, I seen that shit, bro. That shit, no, fuck. The college swab's bigger than the whole thing.
Hey, yo, what'd you say?
Hell no.
Hey, bro, niggas.
And I heard niggas say that shit is painful.
They say that shit hurts the whole way.
I never know.
Hey.
Hell no.
Hey, yo, bro.
That's the biggest thing too. I wasn't messing with no. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't.
Bro, you wanna know what the girl he got it from? We didn't think was fucking like that.
See, you're not vetting the hoes. You're not vetting the hoes.
Bro, here's the thing. We only found out. So she got it from one of them super seniors. Like, and that was the only nigga she had really been fucking with, and she was asymptomatic.
Of course.
So she. Nah. Typically males are asymptomatic. She was asymptomatic.
Well, one in 4 females are asymptomatic. 1 in 3 guys are.
Okay, so.
Nope.
Switch that. Yeah.
Switch that.
Yeah.
Nope.
So like she was asymptomatic.
Yeah.
But he was not.
Yeah.
So I was like, nigga, what? And he's like, bro, that bitch burned me.
And you're less likely to be asymptomatic.
Yeah, because the pH is very, very like.
Well, their body's response to it, like you'll know, it's a lot more likely that they'll.
Yeah, it's also because they have pH, like their body has to regulate an entire environment down there. Like that shit gets thrown. That's a very sensitive area. Like you're not even supposed to throw water up in that bitch all the way because like taking out that good bacteria will have your shit smell like hot fish on Sunday. Like, nigga, like, yeah, bro, like, so it is what it is. I get it. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but she burnt him. And when she burnt him, nigga, it was fucking wild. But nah, that nigga caught that shit. And then after that, I'm not gonna lie to you, Marcus was like, yeah, bro, I'm just, like, if this is a one-time hit, I'm just wrapping this shit up. And I was like, and then I found out about lambskin condoms, and them bitches is thin, and I'm like, okay, like yeah, like you find out some real shit. Like I found out what condoms was good and what condoms was bad. Like there are some niggas that was using magnums. I was like, they don't like sex, and they not using them bitches. If you have a magnum in your pocket, I know you're not fucking.
Nah, niggas just do that to flex. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're basically, you're not running no back, or you're not filling out no back.
But even if you're filling it out, they're just so like they're a little thicker than most other condoms. Like it don't feel good. Like I've used a couple of them. It's straight, but it ain't it's not my go-to. I'm gonna be honest. My go-to has been the nigga in the helmet from the jump. Them bitches is not. They're not tight, but they're not loose. They ain't sliding off, and them bitches is hitting. 3. And
one was a Magnum, the other one was like a
lifestyle.
Trojan, like a Trojan fucking ecstasy.
Yeah, fire and ice. Yeah,
I don't even know. She was like, oh yeah, I got this phone. She said, take that shit off. Okay.
Yeah, the only reason I put it on is because you said so.
Yeah, she gave me this. She's like, yeah, put this on. She's like, take it off. I'm like, all right, good.
Make up your mind, bitch.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. She won. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. The condom shit is like, to me, you're not nutting with a condom. Like,
who?
I don't know. Like, I think it's weird that guys.
You gonna put on you gotta put.
It's weird that guys bust with condoms on.
Honestly, it's gonna
that
be.
shit's so uncomfortable.
It's more work. It's just a lot more work. You can put a bitch through it with a condom.
Feeling, nigga.
Nah, you can put a bitch through it.
Bro. There's no, I don't, bro. I'm just, she's getting all the pleasure. I don't feel nothing. Like I'm just like.
I get there. I'll get there for sure.
I mean, but like it's. I feel like if
it's gonna take me longer.
Work,
yeah.
If I have to do the work I have to do is gonna bust this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is. I don't get it.
It's highly unlikely.
And it's
I would definitely say now that you're back on the single field, you should go ahead and invest in those.
It's
impersonal.
It's impersonal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, I'm still wrapping up. Every time.
Nah, see, I'm see, cause like I'll not do that, but I will. You already know, like, I will vet a female. I'm not just like gonna go out and meet a female and fuck her that night. Like I'm not doing that. Like that's not what I'm doing. I'm saying I'm vetting.
Yeah, but you said you ain't going into relationships no more. Why the fuck are you vetting these hoes? These are hoes.
I'm vetting them to fuck. You know what I'm saying? To hit them.
No, you just put on a condom and hit the hoe.
Nah, I might as well not fuck her in my opinion. Like,
No.
I might as well not.
No,
you know what I'm saying? I don't feel the shit, bro. It's
you
not.
gonna feel it.
It's not. I'm putting all this work in for nothing.
No, you gonna put on the work in and you still gonna nut. You be fine.
Nah, it's
You just gonna get to put it in like you ain't never got to put it in
it's
before.
not worth it to me. You feel me? Like it's not worth it. It's not, bro. Cause like I don't know. I'm not getting enough out of it.
This nigga is so selfish.
I'm selfish, but I'm the one. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like,
Like I said, my hips are the one that are over here about to be blown out.
I'm doing all the work, bro. That's it. Like, come on. Most of the time, like guys are doing most of the work. Like, unless you got a real active chick, and if she's real active, she's probably at home.
That's crazy.
She most likely. I'm not saying like, you know what I'm saying. She active and she getting up and she jumping on that bitch like she. But more than likely she is if she. You know what I'm saying. She jumping around. She a spinner. You know what I'm saying.
It's up.
For everybody. You know what I'm saying. She up for everybody. Legs are up for anybody.
I'm dead, bro. I can't stand you.
You know what I'm saying? But that's where I'm at with it.
Well, shit. What else you want to talk about? We got 3 minutes. Man, you gonna give us? You gonna give us some first-hand experience on what it is? Are you re-downloading Tinder, my nigga? And he said, nope.
That's just like.
Yeah, bro. Just go out to the bar. It's the easiest way.
Like like we talked about, like I'm an in-person nigga. Like also like honestly, like photos don't do me justice, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. No matter what type of photos I take, they don't.
You don't feel good about them business.
No, it's not that. It's just like.
I don't feel good about them business.
You know what I'm saying?
You're looking at them business.
If a female looks at my photo, she's like probably like 60% more likely to swipe. You know what I'm saying? Swipe off my shit. But like
in person?
No. If she looks at my photo,
but you're saying in person.
You You know what I'm saying? She's
going.
considerably less likely to deny me, or you know what I'm saying?
Deny your advance.
Yeah. So, and I don't know, like just the texting and shit. Like I don't know, like the game. It's
different.
It's lame, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather, you know what I'm saying, walk down on her, talk to her, introduce myself, like, yo, you know what I'm saying, what's up? Like, what are you into? What do you like to do? You know what I'm saying? Let me get your number. And that's the thing too. I'm not trying to get your. That's the biggest thing that I see. I'm not trying to get your IG. Like, I'm not trying to get your Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to follow you. Like, I'm trying to pursue you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to actually see what you're about. I'm not trying to just follow you and be one of the niggas that's DMing you. Like that. To me, that shit is kind of lame too. Like, and that's the game. Unfortunately.
That's where the dating scene is at, bro. Niggas just
on IG, like DMing. I get that, you know, but like to me, that's just so lame. Like that's lame as fuck.
I'm not participating.
If a girl's like, honestly, if a girl's like, oh, I'm gonna give you my IG,
we're done.
Nah, you straight.
Shut up. You ain't gonna
on everything. She could be bad. She could be going. She wants to give me her IG. Nah, I'm straight.
That's some whole shit.
Like, I'm not that nigga. I'm not one of them, bro. Like, and that's men have to start setting that, bro. Men have to start setting boundaries for these women, bro. Just in general, because they're just going to keep
doing this shit over and over.
They're going to keep advancing in just the way their ideology about men and how they where they think they are, the dynamic between men and women. They're just going to keep trampling over guys, bro. Like, I'm not one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them niggas, bro. Like, it's cool. You give your IG to that other lame nigga over there. I'm not him. You don't want to give me your phone number. That's that. Have a good night.
That's it.
Next.
just like there may be another me around the corner, there's another you, bitch. Niggas be acting like that. Niggas be out here acting like God stop making pussy when he made his big girl pussy, bro. It's fine. There's
when he made what?
Niggas that like the pussy that they with, like that was the last pussy on earth. Like my cousin, I was like, bro, you out here acting like God stopped making pussies after that one drop. There's a new version.
I won't say that. What I will say is that.
No, I'm saying that. I'm not saying that about you. I'm talking about other niggas. Like other niggas.
Actually, for me personally though, like I even told her this. Like I didn't even want to really. Like I didn't want to fuck with any other female. Like I liked. You know what I'm saying? The one chick, bro. Like not having to deal with other females. I didn't even look at them like that because I didn't want her to, you know what I'm saying, feel no type of way. But I also didn't want to make it seem like I'm out there like that. I don't want to put that energy out there because like I don't want to have to deal with these females like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooler on just one chick as opposed to just messing with, you know what I'm saying? Where I used to just have a rotation, you feel me? Like a couple here and there. That's nah, bro. It's just managing these chicks is a crazy headache, bro. Like it is insane to me.
I find it to be less of a headache,
especially even now because they're more fucking
out there.
No, their head is just fucking. All of them is just, and then up their ass. And I'm just like, all right.
Come back. Said that these women out here are just fucking different.
That's why, bro. That's the way I prefaced it. That's the way I stated it. Like I'm just gonna take what comes to me. Because personally, bad bitches coming up to me and talk to me, bro. Like they want to get to know me just because of the way I look. I promise. Just the way I and I don't like, you know me. I don't wear no jewelry or much jewelry. Like I don't be swagged out, dripped out, nothing like that. I wear, you know what I'm saying, some shit that matches.
And then he gets his nails done.
I'm not one of them niggas, bro. Yeah, I be seeing niggas with their nails painted. I'm like,
or just like they be like, oh no, bro, you gotta go get the clear coating on top. Fuck. I'm like, nigga, I work with my hands. I wish the fuck I would.
I clip my shit. That's it.
I don't even clip mine. I just bite these shits off. He's like, that's completely unhygienic. It is.
It's not unhygienic.
It's pretty unhygienic. I'm just putting.
I like my shit to look a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Like
not be jagged. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My shit just for some reason.
When you running fingers in there. They don't like that shit. You gotta have like smooth.
Here's the thing: I bite all these off, and then like 2 days later, them bitches are smooth, straight across.
Yeah, I stopped doing that.
Yeah.
I be fucking my nails up.
I take that bitch all the way back.
Skin and shit.
Yeah, I just be all the way back to the clicks. Yeah, just be all the way back there, and then I get right here and I cut that bitch off. And if it pulls skin, I'm like, oh fuck, that's busted open. Gotta be careful mixing chemicals this week.
Exactly, nigga. Now you trying to mix mud and shit, and you shit burning.
Man, I'm just like, fuck. Bro, I got a cut on the back of my leg the other day. Didn't even notice until like I was in the shower. I was like, am I bleeding? And then all of a sudden the pain kicked in. I was like, damn, that bitch hurt.
Bro, I was like a couple weeks ago. I was chipping up floor tile, and a piece of tile
Shot back?
shot up and like
Cut you.
And I didn't notice at first, and I kept chipping, cause you know how when you get cut, like it's like
A delayed reaction. Until you notice it, you don't notice it.
but it's like hot. You know what I'm saying? Like
It just starts
sharp,
burning,
especially
yeah.
when it's a sharp cut, cause it was tile.
Yeah, it
was sharp.
burns.
And but I didn't feel the burn, and you know what I'm saying, at first, because I'm chipping, it's loud, I got music in my head, my ears, and I'm chipping, and I just see blood just start dripping, but it's dripping fast, nigga, like, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? And then I put my hand up, and my hand's covered in blood, I'm like, I'm gonna die, nigga, I cut my
artery. I hit my jugular.
I was like, I'm gonna die, bro. I turned the chipping hammer off, bro.
Took your shirt wrapped around your neck.
But I was like, I went up to another guy. I was like, "Am I bleeding?" He's like, "Yeah, bro." He's like, "Is it bad?" He's like, "No, it's not that bad." And I'm like, "It's not that bad, nigga." Like, when I look, he's like, "Yeah, that's a lot of blood." And I'm like, I'm like, "Look, is the cut?" And the cut was on my face. I thought it was on my neck.
Yeah.
And I couldn't, because I couldn't feel it. I was putting my hand up here and just blood. And bro, I was like, "Oh my god!" Bro, I panicked. I was like, "I'm gonna die."
Nigga, I was fucking with that puppy. And that's why I got this right here.
Too.
Nigga, at first, I knew she got me good enough to bleed. And I looked at the mirror, I said, am I bleeding? She's like, no. And then I put my head down and I look back up and I'm like, I'm bleeding. And she goes, oh my God. She goes, oh my God, are you okay? Like, nigga, I'm gut. Like, it is I'm like, that little bitch got me.
Well, you got that thin blood.
That's what happens when you're healthy, nigga. You bleed
I know,
like that.
right? And I'm bleeding out, bro. It's crazy because I thought of me like in a critical situation. I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm gonna bleed out fast as fuck, bro.
Nah, you usually have more blood than normal people.
No, I'm saying like if I get hit.
Oh yeah. Well, no, because that blood going out that fast, it's because it's trying to fill the wound. So it's excess blood that's being pushed out to fill the wound. So like it'll start cauterizing, like coagulating immediately as soon as it touches the air. It's just our bodies are responding quicker than the average person's, if that makes sense. So it's gonna put out more blood than it should. Yeah.
So you don't bleed more.
Yeah. So yeah.
My shit be running, bro.
Yeah, so does mine.
Like I'm on blood thinners, nigga.
Nigga, that's what I be like. I'm like, oh my God, I'm losing. Oh my God, I'm bleeding like a stuck pig, nigga. I'm about to bleed out.
And I've seen niggas
Bleed,
like,
yeah, like really.
gushing. Like, I'm like,
niggas be like, oh, that shit ain't real. I'm like, nah, that shit, that's
or
actually.
pass out. I'm like, no way this nigga passed out from that. Like, that's crazy to me.
I see niggas get shots and pass out in the military. I'm like, this nigga's carrying a rifle. I'm just letting y'all know this. This is the nigga that y'all are putting in charge of the rifle. This nigga got rifle and grenades, and he passes out at the sight of a shot. I'm just saying, that nigga got stuck in arm. This nigga is 6'8", 622 pounds of pure muscle, and got hit with a fucking needle and fell asleep. And crushed the two medics that was helping him. Them little girls didn't know what to do. They hit his ass. Now they getting med boarded because his big ass done went to sleep. The girl's like, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. All right, everybody. We've been Live Culture. We'll catch y'all next time.